Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm going to turn my ringer off. 3 minutes late. Not bad, KFARR. Could have been worse, right?
Could have been way worse.
Could have been way worse. Okay, phone. I know KFARR's live. I'm live.
Colin's live. Everyone's live.
Everybody's live at the same time. Welcome, everybody. And I was told by a little birdie that yes, we do. I don't have anything open. What had happened was I came in here to turn on the live stream, and I have Havana Club rum tonight, brand new bottle.
That looks delicious.
Well, when I was visiting Cuba, this is like the only rum they have there, and I thought it was very delicious. So I brought a bunch back with me, and then I ran out. And it's actually made in Cuba. And then I got here and saw it in the store thinking, hey, I didn't think we could get Cuban stuff here. Turns out they make the Havana Club, but it's made in Puerto Rico, the ones we can buy here. Anyway,
Close
Legal
enough.
Fiction. Thank you very much for the $20 super chat. As you guys know, on Friday nights, if you donate $20 or more, we will have a drink. There it is. I moved my camera. Thank you very much, Legal Fiction. Might as well start early.
My body is not in the mood to drink today. And for those of you wondering, my office is like 96% done.
Don't tell. Nobody will know.
I got my new camera, which I'm on. I got my old camera next to it. I hooked it up about 20 minutes ago, so I haven't gotten a chance to put it on the Dexter gimbal, if you will. So Dexter's still rolling with his crappy camera, but he now has LED lights, so that's exciting.
Also, if anybody makes any donation of any kind, we'll do this for Legal Fiction. The doggos get a mini milk bone. Oh, I forgot I have 3 dogs tonight.
Hey, just for you guys, for the KFARR Creepy Corner, I actually painted a whole table and put a candle over there, so now it looks even creepier.
It does look very creepy. Here's Zena. I don't know where Leia is.
Dexter's butt. It's butts and body cams again.
I hear Leia. Leia, come here. Come here. Here.
Oh, it looks sweet so far. KTZed is my witness. I think I've sent her and Jennifer, and I think Erica pictures of what it looked like yesterday or the day before that. Ugh.
True. It's looking better and better every day that goes by. Share screen. Yes, please. So when I was turning on, I started the story. I didn't finish it. When I was starting the live stream, nothing turned on. Turns out the outlets that I have everything hooked up to, not working. I checked the breaker. I don't know what happened. It's not working. It's not the breaker. And then I have a backup battery that everything's plugged into the backup battery and then plugged into this outlet. The backup battery stopped working too. So I had to unhook everything and rehook it up to that outlet. So that's what happened. That's why we're late.
This video.
Have you seen this already?
This is the one I was talking about. Now only if you could paint upstairs that fast. So I think I told you my conspiracy theory with Mrs. KFARR. She just moves me from room to room so that I'll paint it under the guise of it being my office.
Redecorate. Yeah.
So this is the guy. When the police were chasing him, they lost like the rifle mag on the ground.
Oh, is this?
This is the same fucking guy.
Same guy, different video.
Same guy, different video, same apartment complex, I believe. It's
like the same apartment complex.
I don't know if you have the ability to move it at like 1.25 speed, but it is just a lot of it drags out. Yeah, put the sleep timer on. I don't even know what that means.
All right, let's get into it. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. You didn't tell us what you were drinking tonight. You said you were going to the liquor store.
Yeah, I didn't. I got too busy. I still have a good old Fireball, my Lord and Savior Fireball. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
And like my 12th Monster today.
I have coffee as well, so we'll see. It's not Monster, but it'll do.
Stop. We're not doing that. Take him to the ground.
Let's all put me on.
I'm a monster. I will help you. Stop.
I'm a monster.
That going crazy.
Yeah, he wild.
On September 7th, 2024,
I
officers were monitoring the camera.
I heard the squeaky toy. They must have a canine there. Or they were using
they
a
do.
squeaky toy to bleep out cuss words.
I believe they do have a canine,
Squeaky toy.
but as the title suggests, baby daddy caught hiding in the attic, embarrasses baby mama. Turns out canines are really good at things. Going into the attic to get people, not one of those things.
If you hoist them up there, they'll definitely get them, though.
Yeah, like even the officers were bad at getting the guy out of the attic, which is why it took 36 minutes.
Oh, 36.
That's why I told you to speed it up, because it's
all right. We'll get
Cameras
through
in an
it.
apartment complex when they saw a wanted man standing outside of a building known to be his baby mama's house. He's been on the channel before, so you might remember him. I'll show a clip of his other altercation once he decides to show his face.
Oh, we're just hanging out. How are y'all today? You gonna watch the dogs play? Y'all are? Who's gonna win? My money's on Tennessee.
What kind of shoes
I
you
wish
got,
I
man?
could do
Those
that
are
to you.
sweet. I'm gonna have to get me some of those when I get off.
Y'all started knocking yet? You wanna walk over?
To what?
Did you not see the kid?
I wasn't paying attention. Whoa, what happened? KFARR's gone. Okay, you're
It
back.
just disconnected everything and connected everything again. No,
That was weird. You have another camera angle aimed at you that it flipped you for a second.
oh, so this is the kid was walking by and he got blurred as he was
Oh, yeah.
moving, and it looked like he was like a ghost.
Well, I noticed that even in the thumbnail. I thought it was like cut out. You know how they have weird art sometimes at places
Yeah.
like this? I thought it was like weird art of like cutouts of kids playing, but it was actual kids playing. So how about that?
We'll start knocking.
Yep.
All right, he's looking through the blinds of the upstairs window in the back. Clear. We're started knocking.
Mister, come outside.
When we pulled up and stopped, he looked at us directly and then went straight back inside.
Police department, come outside. We're not going away. Come outside, please. Police department.
I'll get like right here and knock just so you're not in front of the door. Just because he has some 1032 flags.
Well, there's also that window right there that I'm not happy about.
But it sounds like he's upstairs. Nice. There's still no answer to the door, but it sounds like he's right above us on the second floor.
Police department.
Okay, if you're going to hide in the attic, I'm going to try not to pause it. But if you're going to hide in the attic, maybe don't hide in the part of the attic that's overhanging the front porch where the police are at.
Well, like I said, it gets bad because, like they said, they saw him on camera before they showed up, and then they saw him peeking out the windows.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's not too smart.
GS, how you doing? And no, for people
Good.
asking, I don't have purple carpet. That's red tile.
Red tile. Yeah. I have a purple light in my hallway.
Come outside.
We can hear him upstairs and Kyle see him peeking out the back, but
What's this warrants for? 6-7, she's 10 out. I know there are kids inside too.
Probation violation.
For what?
Probation violation.
yeah, some was it gang affiliation, and then also some 1032 stuff. I think right now it's about probation.
Come out.
Oh god, spider web.
We can't use the dog to go in because there are kids in there.
Police department, we're not going away. Come out.
Oh, Marine Corps over here wants to run after somebody, so
Hey, y'all check to see if the door's unlocked?
we can check. Hey, you want to see if the door's unlocked?
Lock.
It's locked.
Heard someone in there. Sounded like a female.
Just say occupants come to the door.
Those occupants, come to the front door.
All right, here, you want to swap with me for a second? I'll try to use my charm.
Kyle's gonna come switch out.
All right.
Have you told him who we are and what we're here for?
Told him we're police and we're not going away.
Davion, the police department. We have a warrant for your arrest. We know you're inside because we saw you go in there. Can you please come out? Make it a lot easier for everyone. If you don't come out, we'll have to come in. We also know there are kids inside. Davion, it's the police. We have a warrant for your arrest. All it is a probation violation. If you continue to act like this, it'll be additional charges. We watched you go in. It's the police.
Is that him?
Can you have Davion step out here? We watched him come inside. He has a warrant for his arrest. Please don't make us come in.
I'm not gonna let that come down.
Alright.
Just got it. Hold on.
That's fine. If you don't mind screaming out Davion's name.
Okay.
I watched him come in here, so we know he's inside. He didn't run out. Is he hiding somewhere?
I just got up.
Okay. Well, he's probably hiding somewhere.
I
How many other kids?
love the way they are able to blur like that. Like I don't
That's what I'm
like
saying.
AI very much, but I'm telling you what, that's pretty good.
I would just blur people like that just for the shit, like just for shits and giggles. And
Yeah.
Ed, thank you. Ed told me that when it reset everything, it changed my mic to the new camera and not my actual microphone. So
Oh, I didn't even notice.
good on you, Ed. Good on you.
Legal Fiction has me drinking early, so this is going to be a heck of a show.
Kids are here.
Kids are out. You want the dog?
He's coming? Okay. Appreciate it.
Wait. I'm right here. You what? Yeah.
He's coming down?
Yeah, he coming. He ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
There you come. Damn, it's a lot of y'all.
No, no,
Where you at, Tavion? Where you at, Tavion?
I just got over. Ain't nobody
She's not a good liar. She's an awful liar. You could even if I didn't know that he was in there, you could tell that she's lying.
I just want to put this out there because I always want to put this out there during these videos. Ladies and gentlemen, if your significant other is rolling around with a bunch of warrants, don't procreate with them. Just don't.
And don't lie for them.
Yeah, if they have a warrant and were already arrested on felony charges for like being in a gang, maybe don't raw dog it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, when you lie to the police, that's a charge on you, you know?
Why the fuck you lying?
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. Especially when they're in the attic.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they saw me.
Wait.
Hey, can you stand right here?
Where you at, dude? He's in the attic. Yep. Come down, Tavion. Wait. Get down from the attic.
Yes, he kicked a hole.
Attic. Marcus, go and bring the dog in. Tavion, we have a K9 and he will bite you if you don't come down.
Get him.
Where's he at? In the attic up here.
Very cute dog.
You want us down so you can get up here?
Let me see your hands and slowly come down. You got taser? I got taser. No, we're good. We have him contained in the attic. He's just refusing to come down. Tavion, listen to me. We are not going away. Nobody gave you up. Listen. Nobody gave you up. We saw you come in.
Can you pause it real quick?
Yes.
His ass fell through the ceiling. Like Asmongold style. Like he fell through the ceiling. Like there's a giant foothold in the attic. Like, hey, bro, we can see you.
Like public service announcement. If you are in the attic, make sure you walk on the cross beams or the joists. Don't
worst hide and go seeker ever.
Yeah, yes.
Not gonna end well for you, Tavion. You're not gonna have to. There's no need for that, man. It's a probation violation. That's all it is. We're not gonna man.
Still scared of dogs.
All right, let's back off.
Cerebral tackle for $5 super chat. You know what that means. Doggy's gonna be happy. Thank you so much. Do you want to read that? It's on your channel.
Oh, I will 1000% read it. I vote for a new weekly segment. I'll help put together. Find Marco.
Ava loves you, cerebral tackle. Zena, that's for you. Leia's down here. I'm not moving the camera. And Dexter's here tonight. I told you we'd have Dexter back.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll try to put his thing back together.
Yeah, it's fine. He's got a blanket to lie on.
So, to be fair, Mrs. KFARR, to be fair, the dining room, you're not telling the whole truth. It's the dining room and living room that's the same color and kind of connected.
And while we're here, we have Legal Fiction, member for 5 months, not a criminal. Message: can I pet that dog? I have to upload it. I clipped it, but I got the one that I like, not the one that you sent me. And I will upload it, and as soon as I'll do it right now, and as soon as I get it uploaded, I will play it. But we can give the dog some milk bones. Zena's showing her whole ass. Zena, turn around.
Butts and body cams.
Butts and body cams. Come here. Turn around. Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Plots. While we're here, we'll do this one too. Catch. Thank you. Catch. And now Dexter gets some treats.
That's his leg.
Dexter,
He hasn't
Take-
mastered.
at least it's not his butt like my dog. All right. Did he get it? I wasn't paying attention.
He's smart enough now. He knows where the other treats are on like my shelves over here.
So he's
So he
sniffing
tries
for
to
him.
get them.
All right, let's see this idiot fall through the ceiling.
Hold it right here. Yeah, I'll hold it. Hey, make sure the kids and the girl are out.
Yeah, y'all get the family out. Get everybody outside.
I'm at the hold right here. It's the best place. I got view of it.
Yeah, he's in the attic saying we're gonna have to kill him.
Davion, why are you acting like this, man?
They know if he's
Yeah, he's 1032, I think.
Hey, I'm not sure if the attic goes to the other apartment.
we
Supposed to
go.
make sure we have this entire building.
All right. By request.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
You can't.
No.
Can I pet that dog?
Covered. Come on, man. This is ridiculous.
They making me
Okay, she
stand
goes.
outside and they got a sheet like this. Gonna be me put out.
I'm gonna clear the body real fast.
Ain't nobody else in there.
You need help? You need additional?
Yeah.
Why are you acting like a child, man? You know that how this ends. You're gonna go to jail. It's a probation violation. You're making it worse.
Just a quick little check.
I don't even know why you crawled up there to begin with.
Jesus Christ, yeah. I slipped. Can you hand that to Hogan?
I hear him clicking something.
All right. We hear him clicking something. Stand by.
There is a fire alarm.
It sounds like metallic though.
Come on, brother.
Do we have pepper ball?
Down here.
Is that east? Is someone going to get it?
I don't know.
Well, we need someone to go get it now.
480, go get the pepper ball. Unless someone else can break free from here and get that.
What did she say about firearms?
Is she still out there?
What did you say?
Yeah, she's right there. Right there.
Can I talk to you for a minute, ma'am?
What are you doing up there, man?
No other kids inside hiding, like playing. I just want to make sure no one else is in there.
Huh.
Does he have any firearms? Access to any?
No.
There's not. You don't have any inside?
No guns, not in
He don't
my
have
house.
anything.
He don't have no guns, I promise you.
You don't have any.
Huh?
You don't have any inside?
No,
Okay.
no
There
gun.
shouldn't be a single gun inside.
I don't do that. Ain't no.
You're good. You're not in trouble.
I'm
We
just
just want to make
waking
sure.
up. Just
You're
mad
good.
at you, just
I just
waking
we just
up.
want to confirm that there's no firearms
No
inside.
firearms in
Okay.
my house.
No
You
weapons.
don't
Just
have-
what?
Are you muted?
Oh, I just went on a whole thing. Never mind. It doesn't matter now.
What knives? Like kitchen knives?
Butter knife.
Okay. No knives. No baseball bats. No nothing like that. No weapons. And he didn't have anything when he went up.
No.
Why don't you want to come down? We don't want to hurt you. We just want you to come down nice and easy. As long as you slowly come down where we can see your hands and they're visible with nothing in them, then we won't hurt you. Do you have any weapons up there with you? No? It would be a lot easier if you could just come down on your own.
I just want to make sure because he has history with firearms.
He
I want to
don't
make
have no
sure
firearms.
he doesn't have any.
No.
You don't have any in the house.
No.
one should have any.
No.
It's just you and him that stay here.
No, it's just me and the kids.
Okay.
He's saying to me,
He's saying going, but he,
Yeah.
you don't know of him having a
"You got
firearm
a
like
child?"
that.
No, I promise to God, he
Okay.
don't have
Like I said, you're not in
no
trouble. We just want to make sure. I have no idea. He just hasn't coming out yet, so we're waiting for that. 9-6. She said there's no firearms in the house and he should not have one.
You have a probation violation. And this is your last chance. If you come down, I won't add anything else. If you come down right now, I will not add any additional charges. But you have a minute. You have 30 seconds. And then you'll have an obstruction charge. Yeah, that was 30 seconds ago.
Come on, Tavion. We're not trying to hurt you, man.
All right, time's up. Now you have an obstruction charge.
Here.
Y'all good or y'all family? Do you have a phone on?
Yes, tell him to.
We got 2 super chats, KFARR. We got Jamie Lee with no note, $2, and the vegetarian carnivore.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
You can't.
No.
Can I pet that dog?
I love it.
So I just realized what these what the kids blurred out reminded me of.
What's that?
From video games, they're unlockable characters that you haven't unlocked yet.
Oh, yeah. And Dexter gets a treat.
Yeah, I threw 3 of them. He caught one of them. It is what it is.
It is. It is. I have these Smarties here. I should give myself a treat whenever somebody donates to.
How does the low battery smoke detector not drive you crazy?
I don't even think that's what it was, because maybe it was. It didn't sound like it to me in this case. In most cases,
now I have to listen for it.
Yeah.
He told me to try to call Scooter. He want me inside.
Also,
We can't go inside.
She's such a bad. What I was saying before when I was muted is she's such a stinking liar. She's so bad at it, and now she's gonna run down her battery because her flashlight is on. Probably because she was helping him hide in the attic.
Yeah, y'all gonna stay out here? We're about
You should tell where he got from the attic. I think he's like directly above this bathroom. Yeah,
kind of
right there. Cause
it is definitely the it's the chirp of the smoke detector. That's what that is.
Hey, Martin.
Yep.
Give this to Hogan.
Hey, Tavion, if you don't come down, it's about to get real uncomfortable for you up there.
I have a dog right here too.
He didn't want to get a dog.
We already have a
dog.
Yeah.
You can see where his feet come through. Remember, we don't have masks on.
Should we go around? Tavion, the only reason we're doing this is because you're hiding in the attic.
How many people's in here?
5 right here.
Okay. People need to branch out. We need to hold like containment on this building.
Yeah.
So like, can I get somebody at that corner and that corner? Gresham's at this one. Raymond's right here.
So I think it's just.
Yeah. I need it on these two sides right here.
Tavion, are these your kids that stay here with you? What kind of example are you showing?
Tavion don't care.
That's the AC. Stop talking. Do what?
He's making statements that he wants.
So he's making statements he wants us to.
Pepperball.
Of course you can open it.
Someone cut the air conditioner off.
Is there a way to turn this air?
We're working on it.
I hear you. We're ready.
Yeah.
Kyle.
What's up?
Are you ready to pepperball or?
He's talking to.
I'm not questioning you. I'm wondering what the thought process.
The problem is that there's no shot into the attic. The attic door's shut. He's made kind of like a tiny hole in it, but not enough for me to shoot through. So there's literally just no shot.
Is this a walk-in attic?
No, it's just you.
Tiny little square.
Do you want to come up here?
I think you got enough up there. You sure?
Hogan and a trainee.
Yeah.
Martin, come down here.
I'll let him come first. A lot of man on these steps.
Like New York 2022 again.
Especially right here.
I know, I've been trying to lose weight there.
18 now. 18 now. Don't bite my leg.
She almost did.
Brother, come down, man. You open it.
You have to open it. We can't get it open.
I'm trying. I can't open it. Now, I'm gonna be straight up with you, Tavion, because I've dealt with you before. We know each other. You gonna get bit by a dog if you don't get down here. I'm trying.
We can't open it, man. You gotta open it from your end.
They just got a nasty ass mop.
We're all right.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna do much help. Okay. You want to put her up and come up?
In case we get them somehow false that way.
Yeah, probably. Unfortunately, it's just the position we're in.
What'd you say? All right.
All right.
Just be advised, I heard him clicking something.
We've been ready.
Which unit is this?
Sartain and Castells.
I'll be straight up with you, Tavion. If you come down and don't give us no problem, I'm not going to do anything. But if you come down or don't come down, we're going to use elevated force on you, which includes a dog, pepper ball, taser, all kind of stuff. If you come down and don't give us a problem, we'll be good.
I can't remember.
You're strong, man.
Did they tase him last time?
They did, because his feet stopped and his top half kept moving. Like he went.
Okay. So they're just trying to hit him with everything at this point. They're like, well, we've already tased him. Might as well pepper ball him and give him the canine.
Yeah, why not?
Clear the bingo card.
By the way, I haven't had Smarties in like forever, and I forgot how delicious they are. Love me some Smarties.
It's you pull it, right? Well, can you push it?
Yeah, I'll push it down on it.
Put your foot on it and push it down.
The risk is him jumping out the window when he comes down.
I just don't want him to be able to get to the next unit and get out.
I don't want you to fall through the ceiling. No,
I
It's
kind
just
of
a
do.
chair that you put there.
I kind of hope he falls through the ceiling, to be honest.
Yeah, that would be a good body cam. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
Okay.
All right. All right.
I mean, is the cameras on?
Cameras are on.
I'm not resisting, bro.
Okay, Tavion.
Look at that. There you go. All right. Slowly, just lower yourself now.
Alright, don't cut me down, bro.
I know. Come on.
Come on, somebody in this room and somebody in the bathroom, bro.
You're not the one that makes the call. We do.
I don't want y'all doing the extra. Don't shoot me up, bro.
Well, then come down.
Tavion, if you come down and listen to us, you're not going to get pepperballed, you're not going to get dog bit, you're not going to get tased. Okay? I promise you that. But if you don't listen, those things can happen. I'm being straight up with you. I don't want to do any extra paperwork. I want you to come down and listen to our commands, and we're not going to hurt you. I promise you that. As long as you do what we tell you to, nobody will get hurt.
What my kids, bro?
They're outside. She took them to another apartment.
So they don't even know what's going on.
I get one favor, bro.
What do you need?
I need to get one of those juices out the refrigerator.
Hell yeah, if you come down. Yeah, I will give you a Gatorade.
You can chug the whole thing, but you got to come down. For what?
I might not need Amazon.
As long as you come down, you ain't gonna need one.
Tavion, come on, bro.
I know it sucks. Nobody wants to go to jail. I don't blame you, man. Like, I get it. You don't want to go. Tavion, you don't have any weapons up there, do you? We just got to know for our safety and yours. All right. Appreciate it. The dog's not even up here.
I don't want you to get bit.
We'll get you a Gatorade.
Tavion, if you come out now and come out of that attic and don't give us a problem, Sartain is probably not going to charge you with obstruction. We can get you a Gatorade. You can say bye to your kids.
Do you smoke cigarettes? We can let you smoke some if you have any.
all sorts of bribing them. If you want some Burger King, if you come down,
what kind of cigarettes? What kind of cigarettes do you think they're going to pull out for this guy?
Cool Milds or Newports.
Newport.
Newport.
That's my word.
That's why I asked.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready for you to come down, Tavion.
Bob B, member for 7 months. Well, thank you. He needs some milk.
We don't need to see that.
Because milk, rumor has it, milk is exactly what you need when you've been in a unventilated attic.
You want some milk and some lemonade? What? There you go. Xena. Here. That was so close to being caught. So close.
Tavion, you ready? Tavion, we do not want to do that, man. We got families just like you do. That would mess us up. It'd mess you up. It'd mess your loved ones up.
This was taking way too long, so they finally decided to pepperball him and went to get some masks and inform the next door neighbor that it might leak into her unit.
My name's Jason. What's your name? You having a good day? It's a nice day, isn't it?
Hey.
Sorry. We're about to pepperball into the attic.
Oh, careful. For what?
Tavion doesn't want to come out. He's got a bunch of warrants. I'm letting you know that in case something leaks over.
Thank you, because I'm expecting. Okay.
So hopefully,
do I need to come outside? Oh.
That's up to you. If it starts,
Really?
yeah, I would just
Okay.
come out. It's pepperball, so it's nothing crazy.
Okay, I'm finna come out. Where's my kid?
They just walked in. You got a sweet little girl.
Thank you.
She said, "What's your name?"
Okay. Thank you. I'm
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
get you. Tell me the truth and I'll be out.
Tavion, we've given you ample opportunity, dude. If you don't come down, we're going to have to use elevated force, bro, which means you're going to be stuck up there with pepperball. I'm going to get it for you if you come down, but if you don't, I'm going to put pepperball up there, and it's going to suck. Tavion, listen to me, bro. How many times have I been out there at Westchester with you? Right? And I've been fair to you every single time, bro. I've always listened to what you needed to say. I've always taken into account everything. I'm trying to negotiate with you, bro, so you feel comfortable and you come down, because that's all I want at the end. I don't care about getting you a Gatorade and a cigarette. I will do that. But if you keep making us wait, we're going to have to get you out.
I just got a little bit of pepperball from the last time.
Funny story.
I don't.
Sorry to interrupt. Somebody said Lucky Strike no filter. I dated a guy who I almost got married to. We dated for like 6 years and we lived together, the whole thing. I lived in sin before I got married to my husband, but his grandfather lived 2 doors down from our apartment, and his grandfather smoked Lucky Strike unfilters. And whenever we were out of cigarettes, his grandfather would give us, like, he would buy cartons at a time and give us Lucky Strike unfiltered. Those were like, it made me want to quit smoking at the time, which, I mean, I used to smoke like a pack a day. So I do not recommend Lucky Strike unfilters. They will kill you immediately. Also, he had smoked Lucky Strike unfilters his entire life, and he was like 90 years old. So maybe not. I don't know. He survived the Holocaust. He smoked Lucky Strike unfilters like 2 packs a day. I don't know.
So, yeah, for the people saying no Gatorade, yeah, this guy wants can you throw me a nice, cool Gatorade into this warm attic so that I can stay up here longer? Like, nah, you can come down, though.
When you come down, you get it.
Yeah, when you come down.
I don't want to mess this girl's house up. I don't want to mess the neighbor's house up. I don't want your kids smelling pepper ball. I want you to come down, bro. Give yourself up. Get you a Gatorade and get you a cigarette.
Does the pepper ball end up staining all the kids' clothes and I'll have to get new clothes?
Nah, I don't know. She's still outside, though. Yeah, if you get your ass down here.
Are you just sitting in the dark? Tavion, you're a grown man, all right? Let's handle these warrants the way that grown men handle them. Tavion, you had every opportunity to come down. You just didn't want to. At this point, it's been over 45 minutes.
That was in the SUV?
No, that was someone else.
Whoever is in this back, you.
Well, I saw you to begin with, but I wasn't in the SUV.
What you was in?
I was in my car.
You was driving out here?
I was watching you.
How you watching me?
That's my little secret. I'll tell you if you come down. Tavion, don't make us all miss the Georgia game, dude. Luckily, it's a 2 o'clock kickoff. But that doesn't mean we want to be here till 2.
All right, you coming down? All right.
Yeah, bring yours up here because ours is acting wonky.
You're a strong-willed, smart dude, man. I believe you can do it. Get you some socks, Gatorade, and a cigarette.
Coming down. Coming down.
All right, Tavion. The CO2 tank, I told you we were going to use pepper ball if you didn't come down.
I'm gonna hop down.
All right, just remember to put your hands on top of your head when you get down here, okay? Yeah, all the cameras are on.
When the CO2 canister popped, and it worked better than actually using the pepper ball gun.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, who knew that mistake would win?
When you say your foot.
Yeah, them shoes dirty.
Just lower yourself down slowly, man. There you go. You see the chair? All right, yeah, just lower yourself on that.
Okay, if any sports ball people are wondering, UGA played Tennessee Golden Tech Eagles that day. And yeah, you've never heard of that team, and they got smashed by UGA. 48-3 was the final score.
And just so you guys know, I didn't just take another drink. I was just cleaning my glass with Monster. So,
oh, you're allowed to have, actually on Fridays you're not allowed. You're not allowed to have drinks unless people donate, because the last 2 Fridays you were just drinking in between because you were impatient, and by the end of the show you were tipsy.
And I could still beat you or Colin in a race.
Yes, but I'm glad you were not the one pushing the buttons that day.
Yes, see, Alan, it was the Eagle Nick Eagles. Yes, that's who Georgia played that day.
Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. Never heard of them.
Neither. I watch sports and I've never heard of them.
Yeah, 48-3. So, you know.
Good score.
You had over an hour to tie your shoe.
Yeah, you wearing blue jeans right now? I know you're sweating over there.
I'm gonna drop straight through the chair, bro.
Don't do that. Just come down.
I'm gonna move up and kick it over just a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll kick it out of the way for you. There you go. All right, it's clear. Jump on down. Are you waiting for the perfect opportunity? What are you doing?
I see what y'all trying to do, bro.
We're waiting for you to come down.
I'm trying to do all that aggressive shit, bro.
No, bro.
I got down my hand on me.
Tavion, you got approximately 30 seconds before we send Pepper Ball up there.
Send the dog up there.
I'm trying to come down, y'all. You trying to do all this?
We don't want to, bro. We want you just to calm down.
Am I still good for the cigarette and shit?
Yes, if you calm down.
In 2 seconds.
Not 2 seconds.
Alright, y'all come on, bro.
All right,
You got me?
Yep.
All right, drop it. Drop down.
Drop it. Drop down. Come on now. Come down. I got you. We got. Hey. We got.
Hands on
You good? You good?
Hands on back.
There you go, bro.
Dude, you sweating, dude?
No wonder the
He might look
insulation.
familiar. This upstanding citizen
He is glistening. He's definitely glistening.
And he's got insulation all over his fucking back. Oh, he's about to show you the video for you people at home that may have seen this guy before.
KFARR?
See, Alan says, send up snakes. I don't think they can do that. That might actually be against the law.
It is Georgia, so, you know. We got plenty of snakes around, is what I'm saying. All right. Thank you very much. Legal Fiction. Cheers, KFARR. You're allowed to drink. Did you already drink? Did I miss it?
No.
Cheers.
Weapons is here. Is HLC out of the military yet?
Who?
Weapons will know. That's where he's at on Fridays before he comes here.
Oh. He cheats on us.
has been on the channel before. Here's a quick clip.
I got a check, dude. That's it. You ain't check. Yeah, finna take me to the county. They gonna search me and I got a check, dude. That made me even hotter. Scooter, you just gotta change. Who is Scooter, bro?
Dude, let's see all the way through you.
I want you to have those hard.
I'll leave a link to the video in the description and at the end of this video.
You were sweating, son.
Am I still good for the cigarette?
Right, you gotta start working through what you asked for. We'll get your Gatorade, we'll get you your shirt, your socks.
Oh, I thought I was going to wait because I thought it was almost over. Thank you very much for renewing your membership, Vicki Johnson, over there on KFARR's channel.
Well, thank you. And it only gets worse once they get him out to the car.
Leia?
Orders just got cut. Salad.
Zena, showing your ass again.
Go lay down on your blanket, doofus.
I think that Zena's fired and Ava's my new co-host. I'm pretty sure. She at least takes her job seriously.
Raining banana chips.
It's raining banana chips. Hallelujah. Oh, gifted memberships too.
Yeah.
Oh, 10. Is that the lucky number?
It is indeed. Oh, that's not good. I just tried to pour a shot with the cap on.
That's
what is
smart.
It's only been 2. What is going on?
I am doing, just full disclosure, I'm doing little mini shots. I'm not doing whole shots because I have to press the buttons. But KFARR is going to get wasted. Cheers. Thank you so much, Greg, for the 10 gifted memberships over there on KFARR's channel. I appreciate it. KFARR definitely appreciates it.
Oh,
Ava and Zena. Ava, Zena, Leia, and Dexter also appreciate it.
Why do we have to look at Dexter's
package? Where's your shirt at?
Block these up so they don't get tight on the boat.
Anybody got a Newport?
Yeah, we'll get some more. Yeah, man, we gotta get it outside first. Castell's behind you.
Was that paint chips on his back?
Paint chips. Well, it was the attic, so it's probably leftover drywall, insulation, paint chips, beer cans from the.
Where's your shirt at?
Oh, it's insulation. It's fluffy. You can see it. It's fluffy. He's got that's gonna. I don't know if you've ever gotten insulation on you. I guess depending on what type of insulation, but there's like glass in there.
I have once, and I've never done it again.
Yeah, it hurts, man.
I don't suggest trying to swim in insulation with no shirt on.
I bet he was trying to get under. I bet that's how he fell through. I think he was probably trying to get under the insulation to hide. That's not smart.
Don't get tight on the boat.
Anybody got a Newport?
Yeah, we'll get some more. Yeah, man, we gotta get it outside first. Castell's behind you.
You guys gonna get the Gatorade out of the freezer?
We're gonna get the stuff for you, man. Don't worry. I don't see anything.
Okay.
I don't think anything's up here.
You got hot up there, man?
It's in the freezer.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Stay with me real quick. I got it for you.
You don't get to just walk around. Sit down.
I'm sure that's on the skirt, so I was just up in there.
Have a seat.
Have
a
I think y'all around me. I ain't finna do that.
You're not free to walk
Nah,
around.
I'm not trying to walk around.
Go ahead and sit down. All these kids out here. Go ahead and sit down.
We will get you. Yeah, we had a deal. But y'all trying to see me.
You can sit in the shade, but you're going to sit down.
No deal. Which color?
Blue.
Hey, y'all got a lighter I can borrow for him?
I ain't got no lighter.
I got a cigarette.
A lighter?
Yeah.
I will never
I'm
not.
just trying to get him a cigarette.
You see, I just threw one. It was
Say again?
I said I will never not laugh at this.
The blurs?
It's just such a small thing that just makes me laugh every time I see it.
Yeah, I can see that. They're ghosts. It's haunted.
I go to the car. Where you
All right. In the attic?
He was having that.
Mm-hmm.
out of that basket.
Boy, he sweating like
I said he
hell.
came out. He was like,
Yeah.
What did y'all do with the gas mask?
We just had him on in case we had to do anything. He came out. We didn't damage anything. He didn't do anything.
He came out.
Mm-hmm.
ain't this your car right here?
Yeah, right here.
That kid out going crazy.
Yeah, he wild. You got a lighter?
No, I don't have a lighter. I got some strong ass glasses.
Thank you.
Thanks for playing.
Told you I wasn't fucking with you, bro.
Yeah. I need too long, bro. Follow me too long, bro.
What's up?
You stay here with me.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
Too long, bro. I appreciate you too, bro.
You still seeing that same girl from Westchester? Is that who? Is that that ain't her, is it?
That's why he looking at you like that. Like you trying to call him out.
How many times have been over there? You're not going to jail.
That was hot there. I don't know how he did that.
Keep him on deck.
Yeah, it's on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 100s, like that.
Mm-hmm. I get the best from my boy.
What?
Thanks for all you do.
No problem. Proud of y'all. So then.
He's a good looking man in it. Mm-hmm.
Lance.
Mm-hmm. As long as personality's alright. Bro, why don't you get out of Athens, dude? I mean, I know you got kids, but you gotta be tired by now, dude. You've been getting in trouble since you were a teenager. You're getting too old.
There you go.
Did you hide anything in the attic? We're gonna look. I'm just asking you.
Sorry.
Todd 181, member for a month. Thank you.
Did I miss it? I did.
I don't know if it popped up. I wanted to point out that the cops are basically telling this guy, hey, bro, you should probably move on. You're aging out of being a criminal.
Yeah.
Like, it's time to grow up. I answered your question. June 11th. Terminal leave ends in August. He's going to DC. Oh, that's solid.
Turn around. Come here. Come here. Zena. Oh, you little shit. Come here. Zena.
Oh, and to the Powerade thing, I enjoy Powerade more than Gatorade. That might be because I was a poor kid growing up and all we could get was Powerade, but I enjoy Powerade more than Gatorade.
We got Kool-Aid at my house, so you weren't that poor.
Well, I mean, we had Kool-Aid too. Kool-Aid and Powerade are like...
We didn't have no Powerade.
I got a canine on.
Yeah.
What you looking for? The girl?
The girl right there.
She's right.
She's right there.
Yeah.
Talk to her.
She got the navy blue shirt on and green shorts.
Man, I'm glad you didn't make us use pepper ball or the dog. That's not the route we wanted to go, bro. What, do you want a white shirt, white socks?
Yo, white shirt, white sock. Man, get a shirt. Shirt. What's on the fit over here right now?
Yeah, you want something right now? I'm gonna get her to grab it.
You put a hole in your ceiling?
Oh, my God.
Just an FYI. Did not do that. We didn't have to damage anything or anything like that. He came down eventually on his own. I don't think he stuffs anything up there because I poked my head up there. I got you. Just want to cross my T's and dot my I's.
Oh, I damn sure do. Can I give him another one before I give it to you?
Give him a light.
Yeah, another cigarette.
Them ain't my cigarettes.
Huh?
Them ain't my cigarettes.
They're mine.
Oh, you be. So if you like me, you gonna give me a cigarette? Okay, go ahead, give
If
him
you don't give me no BS.
I got you.
See what I'm
Man,
saying?
look for the phone.
Who's that?
That's Jeremy.
What you doing, man?
How you mama now?
You still in the bed, man? It's Saturday at noon, man.
I ain't ready for that game day, man.
Yeah. You all over the place, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mind? I'll get back to you after I get one
All
more.
right, go ahead. You good? I get a police sticker.
You're good to go back if you want. If you want to hang out.
I open the door for you?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know I told you.
Yeah. So if you want to wait for us to leave to go back, that's fine. Or if you just want to go in there now. Yeah, you do what y'all need to do.
Wait till they leave.
Yeah, it's up to y'all. But we promised them a cigarette and Gatorade if it came down, so that's what we're doing right now. It's little things, you know.
That gas is gonna bother my children.
We didn't deploy anything. We were close. That's why we had these, but we didn't. So the only thing that's damaged is the hole.
What he was doing sitting on my porch because I was asleep.
He was sleeping on the front, and then once he saw us coming in, he gets inside.
I got a card for the dog. You want that? Yeah. Y'all want one? Yeah. I got a card that has a dog on it. Yeah. Y'all want? Let's see. 2, 4, 6. I don't want to take him out. He's a little wild. He wants to get a white shirt his socks and stuff. Will you grab it for him?
Of course I'm glad. I don't know what none of this stuff is.
In the house?
It's in the downstairs closet.
I'm just trying to get him some stuff when he goes to jail. He wanted it. He listened to us. He came down. We didn't have any issues. I'm trying to get him cigarette, Gatorade, and get some clothes. He's grabbing the clothes.
Huh? Okay, getting a shirt.
I'll look for it.
Let's go ahead and get him to a car. No, we already have one.
He told me he got 2 extra. I'm saying, ask him. We had an agreement now.
Listen to me.
He just told me. He just said.
Listen.
Come on, man. She crazy, bro.
It's not crazy.
We just had an agreement, though. I mean, he ain't got to stand on it, but he just told me. He gave me a word.
Here y'all go. This is my dog.
This your dog?
Yeah, his name's Sarge.
I like
it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Isn't it? What's up?
Where I want to go get his shirt.
Yeah, you going to get a shirt? Oh yeah, you want to get him one?
Yeah, I do.
There you go. Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. Dude in Oregon makes them.
So he been with you since 2022?
Yeah, he been working with me since 22, but he was born in Europe, and he trained at Tar Heel Kennels in North Carolina.
You finna go to jail?
Who? Yeah.
Which one of y'all to talk like?
It might be me out here.
I ain't going to jail for.
He did some stuff that was bad.
What?
Before you go, I'm leaving a lot of bad, you know.
I'm about to go get him another cigarette. I'll bring it right back.
That's all I'm asking for now. I ain't trying to be hard time, like resisting, like that. You gave me a word. You told me.
It doesn't have anything to do with his word. It's not his decision, it's mine. You spread your feet for him. Hey, step up and spread your feet. You're not listening, you're going to catch an obstruction charge.
I already said y'all finna try me. What you mean?
Where'd he go? Y'all ain't give him another one? I told him I'd give him 2. Negotiation.
Come on, bro. You said, I know he said he told me, bro.
Negotiation.
All right, time out. Pause it real quick.
I can't find a shirt, so don't worry about it.
So one of them was Uncle Dan's vintage vinyl says, I can't understand these people acting so casual when they're surrounded by the ghosts of children.
Yeah.
And then Yo Mama decided to
Mom.
He said forgot that when she was little, Powerade wasn't invented yet.
Thanks, Ma.
Back in the Stone Age.
Appreciate that. I am elderly, so.
Back when the T-Rex roamed the world.
Gatorade was invented,
KTZed.
when was Gatorade invented? Gatorade had to have been around in like the 80s, right?
When was Gatorade invented?
Like late 70s, 80s?
1965.
Okay, so Gatorade was around. We didn't have it. Actually,
when was Powerade invented?
I can remember having Gatorade, but it was like a powdered drink. It was like powdered, and you mixed it with water.
To be fair to KTZed, Yo Mama, Powerade was created in 1988. So I was barely alive when Powerade came out. Or I wasn't even alive yet. I barely caught it.
Thank you, KFARR. I appreciate it. But yeah, when I was a kid, it was only like the yellow flavor, and it was like a powdered drink, and there was like an accordion plastic bottle that you could open up and you would mix it with water. Does anybody else remember this?
No, not 112. Sorry.
No.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. You gave me a word.
Oh, that's what you were up there flicking that damn lighter. I wonder what you were messing with up there. Is it lit? Good.
Yes.
Turn over here. To your left.
I remember Gator gum. I remember that. It was disgusting flavored.
That'd be $5.
$5? Come on, Jason. I'll do it.
No, I gotta hustle that.
Me too. We gotta make some tea.
Yeah.
I was funny. I have a good rest of y'all days.
I hope so. Oh, damn, you trying to get me to go?
I'm like that. I mean, Jason.
All right.
Listen, here's the thing. You're not in charge.
You
already have. Listen to me. No, listen.
But before I came down, do what he said. You see what I'm saying?
I heard what
white
you said.
T-shirt and sock. That's all I asked for. White T-shirt and sock. What you mean?
They're getting them.
We didn't have actually Kool-Aid in my house. We had Flavor Aid is what we had.
You know who else had Flavor Aid?
Jim Jones had Flavor Aid. Fun fact, it's not drink the Kool-Aid, it's drink the Flavor Aid.
Yeah, so put some respect on Kool-Aid's name. Okay?
Yeah.
Or I guess maybe put some respect on Flavor Aid's name. It depends on how you look at it.
And Leia.
Kool-Aid didn't kill a bunch of people, but Flavor Aid did. So I don't know. It depends how you look at it.
Flavor Aid did. I grew up with so much generic stuff. A lot of times I prefer the generic now. Like it's nostalgic for me.
I enjoy generic Pop-Tarts and not actual Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I prefer, like cheesy poofs. Definitely the generic is better. There's more cheese on them.
I got nothing. I don't even know what those are.
Cheesy poofs, like cheese, like the big tub of cheese balls, like you see them at Walmart. It's like a giant tub.
Where I'm at, they're just called cheese balls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can come in poof form, they can come in ball form. Just in general, that type of snack is what I'm saying.
Do I remember Necco wafers? I believe I know what those are.
I do. I know Necco wafers. They're not very good. These Smarties, much better.
You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'm going to take the cigarette for you and put you in the car.
You keep trying to do it.
I need to free up officers. And in order to do that, you need to be in this car. So you can shut your mouth and finish your cigarette, or I'll take it from you and still get in the car. Those are your two options.
I'm just going to be a problem. I don't mind. I'm still going to jail. Y'all going to kill me. You understand
It's not like that.
You understand it? No, I'm just saying.
Stop.
Hey.
Man, stop.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Just get in.
Take him to the ground.
Get in the car.
Put me in. No, don't put me in. I'll let y'all put me in. No. Y'all weak.
All right, come on, bro.
Y'all weak. Y'all weak.
Y'all chill.
Y'all weak.
10-10 with him.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Just turn around and sit.
Come on, man. Y'all weak. I'm a monster.
All right.
I'm a monster.
That's good.
I'm a monster.
Man.
Start over. Don't do that. Stop.
We started this.
Stop. I will help you. Stop.
Help me there, man. I'm saying, man.
I don't want you.
What kind of monster eats unfrosted Pop-Tarts is what I want to know.
He's a monster.
What type of psychopath eats unfrosted Pop-Tarts? That's just crazy. Cookies for KFARR. Do you have any cookies?
That's all. I don't remember the last time I saw a cookie. I'm trying to drop some weight for
You do, because I sent you cookies in your care package.
Oh yes, the maple ones. I
did. The maple ones, yes.
Those were delicious. I'm trying to drop some weight before the old Patriot Jam / apparently I'm a groomsman in my brother's wedding, and I found out today.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah, don't know how I got roped into that.
It's your brother. Which brother? Little brother, big brother?
The second to littlest.
Second to littlest.
Which is technically the third from oldest.
Gotcha. Thank you, Killa, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. The dogs appreciate it. KFARR appreciates it. We're going to get him some more cookies. I think my mom's making you cookies, actually.
You to burn yourself. The last thing we need.
Your clothes is killing my wrist.
Well, we could get you out to the jail and get you out of them.
Put my foot over. That's why I got on.
Stop putting on a show, man. Just get in there.
Well, that's not how we transport people. So.
Get in the seat. Those are about the loosest cuts I've ever seen.
Hey, look at them.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
All right, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Damn. You hurt my wrist, brother.
Well, if we got you transported, you'd be out of them.
You can let that cigarette in there?
No. Why y'all gotta do me like this, bro? God damn.
Lift your head up.
You're gonna burn yourself. Stop.
Hey, get on the other side. Grab that cigarette from him.
Open the door from that side. Get that cigarette from him.
Be smelling man. Hey.
There you go. I'm over here, bro.
No, hey, one more. That's it.
He ain't smoking in my car.
Yeah, I got him.
Right with him.
Where are those white socks at?
Damn, my clothes back. Damn, my clothes. You know, in my clothes back. They downstairs, bro.
Okay.
It's a checkerboard on.
I'm going to need subtitles. I don't know what this man is saying right now. Thank you very much, Greg. Let's see. $3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's only $15. No shot. No shot. Close. I'm going to give them a good treat, though, because that's very generous. Thank you so much. Oh, they actually got up for this.
Let me see here. I wanted to read something. It was John. Okay. Let's see here. I'll gross. Oh, God. Oh. I'll gross most of you out. I eat mayonnaise out of the jar with a spoon.
No.
Dear Lord, savage.
Somebody was talking about cinnamon sugar on toast. I still eat that. It's cinnamon toast. That's not. I mean, I guess it is a poor thing, but it's delicious. Did you already get?
I just throw banana chips at him at this point.
All right, that's fine.
They're coconut oil flavored.
Delicious. By the way, $25, and KFARR and I will eat the
Banana bites.
banana bite dog treats. 25 is the number for that. And while we're paused, we'll give them a banana chip.
Oh, I want to read it. I want to read it.
You're allowed to. I don't want to. I see. You go ahead.
Okay. Killamilla 05. Is it a 0 or no? I'll go with 0. 0513 for $5. Have a great weekend, and special hi to Tabitha Mukbang, aka the Angry Vet.
Tabitha Mukbang, that's great.
Who made well? Are you aware of the Angry Vet lore?
The way he eats in restaurants and
he just sets up his camera to restaurant and just talks like people care what he has to say.
I mean,
he made a post about us.
He did what now?
Or I guess he didn't make a post about us. He made a post about me.
You
during our live stream.
Oh,
the other day when he showed up, he's like, "I took over their live stream. It was the Angry Vet show." And I'm like,
what?
"Bro, we made like 2 comments, and then you just left. Like, I don't know what to tell you."
What?
He sees them getting treats, so he thinks he's getting treats.
He can have treats. It's allowed.
Back up.
And you know who else is getting a treat right now?
Good boy.
Us.
What did we do?
We got 10 gifted memberships on my channel.
Oh, Lord. I woke up today. My body goes, "You have to drink today." Sad face. Oh, I already had a shot poured and just poured more into it.
Honestly, you don't have to. We don't have to do this.
I have to. I feel like we started a thing on Fridays.
Okay. We did.
And I just poured like half a shot on top of my shot and a half.
Just drink half of it and then save the other one for okay.
No, we're committed.
I'm trying to help.
Color Moo was Angry Vet wearing.
Legal fiction. Thank you very much, sir. Cheers. My tolerance has gone way up. Have you noticed? Way
After
up.
a giant bottle of Fireball, my body now is just like, oh, Fireball. Ugh. The cinnamon isn't hitting anymore. It's just all alcohol taste.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they get a treat too.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
You can.
Can I pet that dog?
I love that clip. All right, we'll give them treats while we watch the rest of this.
Okay.
Damn, bro, I need something.
Get some water in just a minute, man.
I need some water. No, bro, I swear to God.
Need some water.
Water, bro, call it.
He's not getting his way, so he's trying to be disorderly. Yeah, he was sitting at 35 when he wasn't getting his way. And he didn't want to get in the car, was kicking everything, and then someone talked him into getting in the car, another guy that had good rapport with him, and then he's been pretty decent on the way here, but we didn't get him a glass of water in the car, so he's mad about that, saying he wanted to hurt himself, all this other jazz. But he has felony warrants out of Athens too, and then he got these construction charges. Ready for him?
Just on the glass like this.
Holy shit, is this guy? He can tap you out by the looks of it.
Oh, yes.
Sing some more. I like it. I like it. It sounded good. It's a good song.
The suspect was booked for his warrants and obstruction. As always, don't forget to check out the pinned comment for updates, and here's his other video.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
Can we talk about this for a second?
We can.
If the police have to use, what was it, I think 7 or 8 body cams, so at least 7 or 8 officers. A K9 or 2, I think they said.
Yep.
You only got obstruction. You should just get a charge. There should be a charge of just wasting police time and resources.
Yes, there should be a dumbass fee.
Yeah, because it's not like you were obstructing like you didn't want to get arrested. You were intentionally hiding in the attic, and they wasted like an hour plus.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And pepper balls. Well, they didn't actually shoot the pepper balls this time, did they? I meant to ask you, how do you feel about not having monetization on this stream tonight? because I got a video. We're not going to get monetized if we show
Oh.
it, but I wanted to talk about it.
Which one?
It's in Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and it's a guy who was trying to commit suicide by cop. He doesn't succeed, but he does get shot.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the donut operator video where the I don't know if you saw that. I don't even know if it's from recent. I've been just down here painting with body cams on my Bluetooth speaker or in my headphones while I'm spraying. And he showed a video. I'm laughing because like it's just wild. He was drunk.
Uh-huh.
I think he was like a truck driver, so he would have basically lost his way of living. And he's like, "Oh, it's all over. It's all over, blah, blah, blah." The officer put his gun away so that he could, or no, he didn't, while he was giving him the breathalyzer. And then he ended up trying to grab the officer's gun, so the officer stabbed him 12 times. And I'm just like,
well, I mean, if we're going to do it, we might as well do both of them in the same night.
It does. Even donut operator was just like, I guess the body cam fell off when he was like, but when it came back on, the officer had like cut his shirt open, maybe with the same knife to like help him. But it's like, once you get stabbed 12 times, like,
yeah, I'll send you, while we watch this one, I'll send it to you. You can decide, so you can see what it is.
Friend at a Florida
this one says, entitled Karen fights police at beach resort. Wow, way to have a great vacation, Karen.
Yeah, way to
ruin
your whole weekend.
That's the thing, is we've seen so many that dad at the cheer competition in Orlando,
The parents at the wedding.
yeah, anybody on a Carnival cruise ship.
I can promise you, during the old Patriot Jam, I'm not going to get hammered and have police arrest me.
No,
I'm gonna have this much police involvement unless they're like doing something wild and I'm in the back yelling World Star or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
honestly, I might have 1 or 2 drinks, but I'm technically working for Patriot Jam, so we'll see.
Responding officer gets way more than he bargained for.
She walked over coming from that way and just cocks me upside the head with a cup, like literally cocks me, and that was all, and she took off. I don't know where she went or whatever, but I don't feel safe around her.
Give me a second. So what'd you see?
I picked up this young lady right here, the one right you all talking to, and all of a sudden the other young lady, I don't know if it's her partner or roommate or whatever, she came running up to give me a ride, and then she started berating this girl.
The blonde girl's berating the other girl?
No.
Sorry, what now?
Legal Fiction sent you a video of a drunk, pregnant bikini chick on Tuesday.
I will find it in my emails and we'll get it pulled up.
What?
I had issues getting ready for the show today, so we're doing this in real time.
And then this chick saying that, I just took the cup and hit her in the head with it. It reminds me of that video of the bar where like the fatter guy
hit her in the head, conked her in the head.
Where the guy at the bar has like, he's drinking a beer and has his like to-go box, and this chick tries to start shit with him and she hits him and he just goes. That's what that just reminded me of. That ran through my brain.
Did not spill the beer.
Because he's a pro.
Yes.
The dark-haired girl, this lady was a complete angel.
You witnessed her hit her?
Oh, yeah.
Where were they when she got hit?
She was sitting right there. Dark-haired girl was making such a scene. And I said, okay, I'll take you back. You can go to the pool and get your stuff. And I was dropping her off. She walked down that walkway trying to get the pool. And she says, I don't know where the I'm going. And the girl just threw the cup, hit her in the face. The cup top went over there, and some of the drink hit my leg.
Okay, thanks. All right. So what do you want to do about it? What'd you say?
I want her off and I want to press charges because that's very disrespectful, and I don't put up with that.
Out of nowhere, the dark-haired suspect returns to the scene and hops in the back of the golf cart.
What's her name? Josie? Hey, Josie. I'm Officer Kai from the Beach Police Department. You got your ID on you by chance?
I'm a little intoxicated, so.
You don't know where it's at?
It's at back home. My friend is trying to set me up.
She's trying to set you up?
Yes, that's what it's all about.
How'd you spell your first name? Your first name's?
Yeah.
Last name?
My first name's Josie, Josie.
What's a good address for you?
I don't know.
You don't know where you live?
I do, but I'm still intoxicated right now.
Well, let's step over here so he can get back to work. But you're gonna have to get off the cart.
I can't carry all this thing.
Well, you can put it on the ground. There we go. You're good to go. Alright, so I'm fixing to read you what's called your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. Look at me. Listen to me. Do you understand what I just read to you? Are you sure you understand all of it?
I want an attorney.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and turn around for me.
Why? Because I want
Turn
an
around.
attorney. No. I'm not. No, that's not. Don't fucking touch me.
This is gonna be a lot worse for you.
I don't give a shit. Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me.
All right, cool. Now we're done.
No.
Now we're done.
I'm hot. This is hurting.
Were you waving at me to pause it, or were you doing exercises? You're muted.
Damn. Sorry, I was watching that video, watched like a minute and a half of it, and just went, nah, fuck it. And then Jennifer just sent me a sovereign citizen video that's not labeled sovereign citizen video. So when I do it, I'm probably going to be the only one to do it.
So
and how
the
you
one,
doing, Erica?
the one that I just sent you, you said yes, we could play. Is that what
Yeah, fuck
F it means? Okay.
You had me with man in a garbage can. Like,
Okay. Gotcha.
Just don't fight.
Stop
fighting with me.
Fight with you. I'm burning the fuck up. Lift me the fuck up. I'm hot.
Get on the ground.
No. I'm burning the fuck up. You bastard.
Let me put your coat.
On the asphalt in Florida in the summertime is not where you want your naked skin pressed up against. I guarantee it.
I'm just going to throw this out there. If I can cook an egg on a brick in Michigan during the summertime, I don't want any part of laying on the ground down south on the cement paths.
I know I've said this before, but I had somebody try to sue my company because they burned the bottom of their feet on the asphalt in a public shopping center.
That kind of seems like a
you problem?
them problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe wear shoes.
Yeah.
Put your arm behind your back now.
No! Swear to God, Bonnie, you're gonna get. Stop!
There, your golf cart. Yes, sir. All right, cool. Can you grab my cuffs?
Shit.
Take a seat.
You're a goddamn fucking bastard.
1015 YPMO for BAT, LEO, and
You cannot spit on the police officers. You're not allowed to do that.
I think it should be socially and legally acceptable for the officers to just give you a solid uppercut anytime you spit on them. Like, it's just so. Magdy 5 says, I'm sorry, lady, you're not hot. You're a 6 at most. She was probably hot 15 years ago.
I mean, I feel her. I'm the same.
Oh, I mean, I feel like everybody's the same.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. Bonnie, you're a fucking bitch. I'm your fucking best friend. What the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't do nothing wrong at all. You guys are fucking mean and bastards and whatever. Look at me in the eyes. You're dead.
Go ahead and add threats to law enforcement. Let's slow ride it over to my car.
No, I have more shit from her and I want my shit from her.
Yep, go ahead, back up.
Bonnie, you're dead. Fucking bitch. Goddamn dead, you stupid ugly cunt. Oh, Mr. Cop, please get my glasses. Get my fucking glasses.
You need to sit down.
No, fuck you.
Sit down.
Don't fucking touch me. Put your, I swear to God.
Keep going. Yeah.
I totally forgot what I was looking for in my emails. Who sent me a video I'm supposed to be looking for?
I believe it was legal fiction.
All right.
Drunk Karen bikini.
Drunk
something.
Katie. Drunk Katie live streamer.
So I'm just going to throw this out there, public service announcement for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell the officers that they're dead, and then don't tell your best friend they're also dead in front of the police. That's like things not to do in front of the police 101. Like,
yes. No threats of violence, ma'am.
Also, if you want to start playing these all at like 1.1 or 1.2 speed,
yeah.
I realized that Artie was doing that and he killed like a ton of videos, and I'm just like, we can do that.
Yeah. We're going to do 1.25.
Especially with 30-minute videos.
Yep.
You're gonna get it. Mary Nation's gonna fucking murder you.
You got backup time? No, I don't need it. Cool. This is gonna be a lot more fun now.
Damn bitch. You're a little bitch.
Can you go back?
I've never been arrested. I've never been in trouble my whole goddamn life. You set me the fuck out. I didn't even goddamn do anything. You're pissing me the fuck off. You ain't gonna do shit. You're a goddamn piece of shit.
Alright, we're done. Come on.
No. Oh, stop. Oh, what are you gonna do? My ass, huh? What are you gonna do? Piece of shit.
Get in the car. Like 3 or 4 times now. She kicked me twice, slapped me. So her and this girl are staying. Yeah. Okay. They're staying in a condo across the street. They get into an argument. She's acting like this. I've got the witness information already. He was a tram driver, and she took one of the cups, struck her upside the head with it. We got her story and the driver's story, and it matched up perfectly. Go to Mirandize her. She's like, lawyer. I said, okay, cool. Go ahead and turn around for me real quick. And she's like, no. So I go to grab her wrist. She immediately starts smacking me. I take her to the ground. She keeps on trying to resist. I end up getting hinges on her, get her up, put her on the golf cart over here so we can come back to my car. She spits on me like 4 times. She's kicked me twice. She's threatened to have me killed by the Aryan Nation. So simple that on her, 33 on me, and threats to law enforcement.
I thought I heard Aryan something. And then the officer's like, she threatened to have me killed by the Aryan Brotherhood. And I was like, oh,
yep, that's it.
I did hear that. Like,
that's the one.
Weird.
All right, because I'm trying to pull videos, so just start talking and I'll pause it because I'm not looking at you.
Cerebral Tackle says, I challenge KFARR React's ruling on the field that she would ever have been hot.
Oh, this lady?
I mean, I can't exactly go to the booth and like check. I can't.
I'm gonna murder a dog right now.
I can't go back. I don't have a DeLorean. No flux capacitor over here. I can't go back in time and check.
Did you hear the low grumbles coming from over here?
Yeah, here, let me find something real quick. Where is it? Okay, Mag D5. Drunk Karen Bikini. That sounds like the trailer park down the road from me. And Uncle Dan's Vintage Vital says, what's the address for that trailer park? Asking for a friend. You guys are great.
Phooey. All right.
With death.
Okay, what is she on?
Alcohol.
She hasn't calmed down yet?
No. She was calm until I broke the cuffs out.
She was calm until you broke the cuffs out?
Yeah.
That's how it happened.
Does she want to press charges about the battery?
She does.
Okay. What kind of relationship are they in?
They're not dating or anything like that.
So friends?
Yeah, they're just friends.
All right, step on out. You can search and change it up those handcuffs.
I can't get out. Oh,
you can step out.
I'm trying to, but my wrists are hurting so bad.
Your wrist has nothing to do with you scooting forward.
Wrist
don't cuss me because I'm not
trying. I'm trying to be polite.
Listen, all you have to do is scoot.
No, it's not fair. She set me up. There were our bills to begin with.
Come on.
I can't just fucking scoot out. What do you want to fucking do?
Scoot out?
I can't.
Why?
Because I'm too fat. I guess I don't fucking know. Scoot out here.
There you go. My officer's gonna search you real quick.
She set me up.
Step away from the car. I'm Officer Wembley. I'm doing a search. All right, he's gonna fix your cuffs for you.
Turn back around. Turn back around.
Is that better? Go ahead and have a seat.
She's got cocaine. Go to her house. There will be cocaine there.
Okay. I'm gonna buck you in.
And she's the one that started this. It's not even me. It's her. She's like, okay. And then she kept laughing. She's doing.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door now. All right, guys.
Thank you.
No problem.
As the arresting officer writes his report in his vehicle, the other officer finds an interesting item while searching Josie's belongings.
So I get out. Goddamn dead.
Yeah, that's what I took off of her waistband.
Brother, I'm in the Aryan Nation. I'm getting you, Bonnie.
What's up?
Where did she keep that?
Prison pocket.
I mean, I'm just so confused.
A pretty big set. You could hide a lot of stuff in there.
Well, he said it was on her waistband. I'm just saying, like, she's not exactly wearing the longest of shorts. And the knife seemed pretty hefty. I mean, it's not like the Jackhawk 9000 available at Walmart, but like it was a hefty knife.
I'm gonna murder these dogs.
Mine's pretending to be an angel.
Did you hear this crap going on back here?
Is somebody trying to break into your house to wear your skin?
Dave just
I
got
thought that
home.
I thought that just happened to me.
They're all gone. Dave just got home. That's the issue.
After I get out, you're dead. What's your name, officer? What's your name? You have to tell me your fucking name, you stupid asshole.
Now, of course, I've handcuffed many dangerous people, but when someone's screaming, fighting, and possibly off their meds, that's entirely a different kind of danger. Now, calls like this can be a complete nightmare for police, because think about it, they're walking into a beautiful resort, but they're immediately met with a story of an assault, and the officer has no clue what he's going to have to deal with. Now, at this point, the call actually got really dark for me, and even I didn't see this coming, because the officer is not only dealing with a distraught victim, he might be dealing with an aggressor with an unstable mind. Because on many occasions, police do have to deal with violent, mentally ill people, but I have asked myself, do they even really know what's going on? Because their reality can be extremely different than ours. Now, the officer had no choice but to take Josie down, because she did get violent, but when you're face to face with someone who's probably terrified themselves, you do feel a different kind of pressure, because you do have to be tactical and keep the victims and yourself safe. But the officer also has to do his best to try not to cause further damage to someone who's probably already broken. And make no mistake about it, Josie was dangerous, and officers never want to use force. However, with that said, when a person like Josie is throwing punches and threatening lives, there's no time to call for a mental health team. The officers have to deal with the threat immediately. And finding that knife wasn't just evidence, it was a warning, because if the officers had waited and failed to act quickly,
I didn't see how long that knife was.
That's what
until
I'm
just
saying.
now. Holy cannoli.
It's not like it was like a little flip open folding knife that you use like to cut boxes at work. Like, no. That's a boy used for stabbing and opening up fancy letters.
Yes.
Or opening up
violently for everyone.
Get it.
All right, next video. Okay, this is the one that I wanted to share. I think this will get okay. Just so you guys know, we are foregoing ads on these after the fact because I want to talk about this one. This happened in St. Paul, and it happened right around the Summer of Love, and there was protests and riots and all sorts of stuff over this one. They just released the video.
So I think another channel played this. They labeled it differently.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it, but it sounds familiar.
Yeah. So this guy, well, they'll tell you, but basically he kidnapped his ex-girlfriend. I believe he was going to murder her, and he raped her. He kidnapped her. It's a whole thing, and they finally have him cornered. We'll let it play out, but like I said, I don't understand why we're protesting for people who are raping and kidnapping people.
Once I hear that word, I'm just like, I no longer care about your well-being.
Yeah.
I was watching a video. Shout out to the people from my group chat who pointed this out. They said, "Oh, you deserve to be under the prison, sedimentary confinement." That's where they belong.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they belong. And I just don't care what happens to people.
Yep.
After that word.
And this is the same area of the country where the whole George Floyd thing happened too. So people were on edge.
Oh, so it was just a great time.
Yeah.
A good time to be alive.
Surrounded.
Yeah.
St. Paul police officers in Minnesota surround a naked man who barricaded himself in a dumpster.
Joseph, come out of the dumpster.
This scenario involves over 36 police officers, helicopter surveillance, assistance from nearby civilians, and will eventually evolve into a national headline. Well over an hour earlier, first responders received a 911 call involving a female victim.
This lady, she had on nothing but a pink robe. She was screaming, "Help me." Her SUV was crashed, her face pretty bad beaten. I unlocked my back door and told her, "Get in." She just kept saying, "Oh, he's going to kill me." She was terrified. This was an ex-boyfriend. I had asked her, "Where is he? What did he have on?" And she said, "Nothing. He's butt naked."
Officials arrived soon after, and the female victim was taken to the hospital for evaluation. Investigators then questioned her about the events leading up to the crash. She kept in contact with a man named Joseph Javante Washington, despite a highly complicated relationship. That night, she came home alone at 6:30. Joseph was there as he had been earlier that day. He obtained the victim's phone and then unexpectedly struck her in the head. Joseph then dragged her by her hair into the bathroom, trapped her, and threatened to kill her with a knife. He then physically and sexually assaulted her in the shower, punching her with a closed fist, and accused her and her family of tracking him. During the attack, he used her own...
This is who we're protesting over? Are you hearing what he's done to this woman? It's insane.
Like I said, I don't know if you guys heard this or kept track of it. It was a Michigan thing. The officer that was fighting a legitimate, violent criminal and ended up shooting him. And I believe I don't want to say it was either a mistrial or a hung jury. And the prosecutor goes, "Oh, okay, I'm not going to try this case again."
Yeah.
Why are we protesting when a shithead dies?
I don't know. I don't
white,
know.
black, Hispanic, robot, cat. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care.
Exactly. Same. I don't care either. And
You could be an alien that's all blurred out. I would not care.
thank God that this woman survived this. Because when you hear what he did, like he kidnapped her, made her drive with a gun to her, a knife to her throat, and like he was going to take her somewhere out in the country and murder her. I guarantee that's what was going to happen if they didn't crash.
Phone to record the sexual assault and posted the videos to her Facebook and Snapchat. Afterward, he dragged her.
He raped her, videotaped it, and then posted it to her social medias. What, to embarrass her? That's crazy. That's Looney Tunes.
Again, public service announcement. If you're going to break the law, don't record it and post it on your victim's social media platforms.
I think he thought he was going to embarrass her, but guess what's not embarrassing? Being a victim of a crime. So get that out of your head. Like, that's not embarrassing. I mean, it may be for some people, but you shouldn't be embarrassed if you are the victim. You should not be embarrassed. The person who's doing the assaulting should be embarrassed and under the prison.
Her to the garage, both still naked, and ordered her into a vehicle. She pleaded for clothes, and he retrieved a thin pink bathrobe and 2 knives, forcing her at knife point into the driver's seat. As she drove, he forced her to speed past 100 miles per hour, weave into oncoming traffic, and run red lights. The entire time, he punched her and held a knife to her throat, warning that if she crashed, he would kill her. Joseph eventually grabbed the steering wheel, causing a crash. Both survived. The victim ran while Joseph allegedly grabbed the knives and ran another way. The victim frantically waved down traffic for help. A driver stopped and called 911, leading to her transport to the hospital, where she was treated for contusions, abrasions, and an orbital bone fracture under her left eye. Meanwhile, police launched a manhunt for the naked rapist in the streets of downtown St. Paul. One key St. Paul officer, Anthony Dean, will be an important figure in the events to come.
How long you've been with St. Paul PD?
6 years. I work for the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department and Ramsey County Corrections. I'm a United States Marine. I'm actually a disabled veteran.
Officers learned from dispatch that a naked man had broken into a nearby home about a quarter-mile away.
Pulled open our back door. He was naked.
Barrel through towards the kitchen.
He went to the fridge.
He yanked stuff out, and it was a jar of pickles that had broken on the floor.
Pulled out a bottle of orange juice, and just that quick, he left again.
We were stunned.
Do you remember him saying anything to you?
No. That's what also was sort of alarming, because he just seemed like in an altered state.
How did it make you feel to have a strange naked man coming in your back door?
We're still processing. We've had some drinks tonight.
Okay.
I'm glad that's all that he wanted, was that orange juice. It was unusual, and we're used to weirdos in this neighborhood, believe me.
The male burglary victim allegedly followed Joseph.
KFARR, you're at home with Mrs. KFARR. You're muted.
If he would have done that in my house, the altered state he would have been in was dead. That would have been the altered state he was in.
I mean, just comes into the kitchen, breaks a jar of pickles on the ground, apparently, and then
Chris Ryder must have been pissed.
Steals some orange juice and leaves. And thank goodness the husband followed him to find out where he was headed so they could call the police and get it under control, you know?
Hey, Brutal Bob, what's up, bud?
Hello, Bob. Welcome. All right, I'm going to try not to pause it as much, but let me know, because there's so many points in this where I'm going to end up pausing it a lot, but there's so many points in here that I just want to scream, you know?
Outside during the call and informed responding officers of his last known location. A K-9 unit was deployed to track Joseph.
It's very rare circumstances to deploy canines to detain a suspect.
He's also wanted for 1033. That changes things for K-9.
Even with authorization, K-9 officers must issue a warning before releasing the dog, stating their commands and informing the suspect that non-compliance may result in being bit. It was around this time that officers themselves heard unknown gunshots in the area.
Just heard shot fired, about 8 or 9 shots.
Immediately, we believed this could be related to our suspect.
Security footage later revealed a naked Joseph casually walking down the street as a passerby did a double take. About 40 minutes had passed since the crash he fled. Weather records show temperatures were in the low 40s Fahrenheit, or around 6 degrees Celsius. A strike team officer soon spotted Joseph jumping into a dumpster, and within moments, he was surrounded by nearly 3 dozen officers. He was not just being tracked on the ground. A flight team with thermal imaging allegedly confirmed his location in the dumpster while capturing the entire scene. At the hospital, the victim shared more about Joseph. Details officers had learned before finding him at the dumpster. She said he wasn't taking his medication for bipolar disorder, spoke often about suicide, naked and has a history of using methamphetamines and cocaine. He was abusing Wellbutrin that night, which can cause delusions and manic behavior for people with bipolar and a history of hard drug use. Reports share that while Joseph remained in the dumpster, he told officers he had a gun. Although body cam footage of this incident is documented by the 1,400-page report surrounding this case, we were also able to obtain this never-before-seen footage after winning an appeal request to the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension.
Joseph, come on out.
49, we're going to deploy. Cover road just so everybody's aware.
Officers were authorized to use less than lethal tactics.
All right, before we get into it, because I want to talk about what we just heard, but we'll give I only have one dog here now. The other two have disappeared, but...
Oh, and it's not even like your dog.
No, it's Leia.
She's like, I know where the treats are. It's not my house to guard. Fuck it.
Yeah. Look at that face. Doesn't she look like Samuel L. Jackson?
I just, this is my whole thing. Like, I don't understand. First off, the whole dog, like the canine thing, they got to give a warning and they got to say this, whack. No, like he's a naked rapist. Just let the dog loose and hopefully it bites off his ding-a-ling. Like,
the thing I want to point out is that he is naked. He does not have a gun. He is an unarmed suspect or whatever. He's unarmed. But the police don't know that. They know that previously he had a knife and they heard gunshots in the area. So they think that they shouldn't assume, obviously, but they're hearing, they have this maniac on the loose. They know that he has weapons because he held the woman at knife point. And I don't know if the people whose house he broke into said he had a knife or not, but either way, the woman, he was being held at knife point, and they're hearing gunshots in the area. So it's safe to assume that it's all related to this one psychopath that's terrorizing the neighborhood right now. They can't see him inside of this dumpster. They can't, they can't see that he's naked right now.
I forgot like how delayed the chat is compared to what we're saying.
Oh.
Apparently ding-a-ling is a big subject in the chat.
Ding-a-ling?
I tried to use a politically correct term for wang and use ding-a-ling. I just think maybe I'm just a terrible human being. Let him sit in the dumpster.
Yeah.
It's 40 degrees and he's naked. Let him sit there. Either he'll come out or he'll die in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Like I don't care either way. And
Joseph, come on out.
How you doing, bud? How you doing?
Well, I did give her the treat. Sorry.
Thank you, bud.
Legal fiction has done me dirty tonight. I'm a little bit drunk.
Maybe a trained falcon can get the worm.
Joseph, come on out.
Ooh,
you don't want to be around the pepper ball.
Poor guy's got it.
Yeah. Come on, Joseph.
The pepper ball rounds mixed.
I've already watched this, but the other thing I want to point out, so I don't have to pause it again in a second, is that every time he starts to come out, whatever officer has the pepper balls starts shooting the pepper balls at him, so he goes back down. Like they need to get their act together and all get on the same page.
I'm going to just put it this way. The first time, sure, that would be fine with me because then you could kind of
get the pepper ball inside there.
You could get inside, you could hit him so it sticks, so it's not just like right there, the pepper ball rounds mixed with the wind. I'm not trying to eat that. But if you do it multiple times, it's like, what are we doing, dude? What are we doing? I know you don't get to use it often, but you don't got to use it all right now.
They're playing whack-a-mole with this guy. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. The other thing I want to point out is normally, you know how I feel about female officers most of the time. Most of the time, they should not be out on the street. This female officer is the only one with a freaking brain in her head.
Especially the ones we've seen lately, like the riot shield officer from the other day. That one officer, and I want to say California.
Yeah.
Who let the suspect just take her gun.
Did you see the one where they're clearing a house and she turns and she sees herself in a mirror? Like what you saw is a fully uniformed officer and you shot at it.
Well, you've seen the video for the one I'm talking about in California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what are you doing? What are you doing?
But there's always an exception to the rule, and this female officer, I think, is the best officer out there at the moment.
mixed with winds caused the aerosol irritant to blow back towards officers.
Every officer up there affected by these pepper ball rounds, and so I can tell that these rounds were effective.
Authorized to use pepper ball, but that had no effect.
It appeared to have no effect. This was not coughing or really moving.
It didn't have much effect.
I've been on many scenes where pepper balls are fired. It's almost like a gas chamber. It affects you, and it affects you a lot. It causes you to cry, your nose to run. It affects your breathing. It affects everything. I could see it was having no effect on him, and that was concerning for me.
A total of 14 pepper balls were deployed. In the provided footage, it is difficult to tell if Joseph is coughing.
You gotta come out, buddy.
John, you got a pepper ball?
In my car over there. Are you out?
They have one right there.
They've got one.
Do you want me to go open the lid of the dumpster?
No.
Isn't he naked? He's definitely got a knife, but he's saying he has a gun.
He's saying he's got a gun.
And it's full of pepper balls.
But he was naked, right?
Well, he was naked, but we saw him come out of the alley. We don't know what he's picked up in his time frame. Joseph, come on out, buddy. We know you're in there. You're just going to have to come out.
I was maintaining lethal cover and said, I have a gun in here. Don't come near me. I believed it was a clear warning. If you're going to try to come to this dumpster and take me into custody, I have a gun and I'm going to shoot you.
Officers in dispatch reportedly missed the chance to confirm if Joseph was armed.
That's the other thing. He's telling them he has a gun. So there's a lot of factors involved with this one, is what I'm saying.
I'm all about the off to do some sketchy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would have just, if I had the pepper ball gun, I would have just walked over to that side of the street.
Yep.
Moved behind the car, moved behind the minivan, went pop, 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 pop.
That's what I was
my
saying.
happy ass back.
When Dave and I watched this the other day, it seems like over here there's a solid wall where they could just be right around this corner. They still have cover, even though it's close, close quarters or whatever.
Pepper ball mag dumping the thing. Well, my whole thing is they're across the street.
Yep.
If you could get the guy over there with the pepper ball gun, if he wanted to jump out and shoot that guy, if he had a gun, what did they say? 24 or 3 officers.
There's a lot.
Would have seen him pop out and would have just been like, oh, I guess we'll shoot him now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like or maybe it's just I enjoy doing sketchy shit.
Yeah.
I would just casually walk over there, pop, 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 walked off.
I'm so happy you let us watch this, and even though it's demonetizing us, because
I haven't
when I watched this the first time, I really
stink,
wanted to
bro.
talk about it. There's just so many little
He's
things.
looking at me. He's looking at me like he did something wrong because he farted and it's just destroying this room. You're old, you're disgusting.
Poor Dexter.
Bing never asked
I
the
think he needs some sausages. I think that's what he needs.
No.
Homeowners if he had anything in his hands.
So they went back home, and I stopped at the last location this guy was seen.
By the time they confronted him, this information remained unknown.
Nobody's going to hurt you. Just show us your hands and get out on the ground. Climb out of the dumpster and get on the ground.
Joe, it's time to give up. Let's go.
One person. You guys, one person talking. Joseph, come out of the dumpster. Come on out. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Come on out. Come on out.
Let's see your hands, man.
Show us your hands. Show us your hands.
I think I saw a knife in his right hand.
He's got something in his hand. Show us your hands, Joseph. Come on out.
You could see him open the lid. He was looking at us. He just didn't seem to be present. He's bladed, and then he keeps ducking down. I certainly believe he was under the influence of something that was causing him to not understand how dangerous this is.
You guys, no one chases. Joseph, come on out. Get on the ground. Show us your hands. Come on out. Reaching down for something. Joseph, come on out.
I don't know what he's doing. He's being weird.
He's not in his right mind, guys. Joseph, come on out. Come on out, Joseph.
You see the pepper ball cop? Just every time he pops his head up, they're hitting it with the pepper ball.
So I'm assuming, I'm under the assumption, where I worked, we didn't have a pepper ball gun.
Mm-hmm.
We had a few beanbag guns, but we didn't have pepper ball guns.
Yep.
From the last video, the pepper ball gun looked exactly like a paintball gun. So I'm assuming shooting it is the same, where you could shoot very quickly. The whole him shooting one ball at a time. No, it's just blah, 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 blah,
yep.
Yeah, exactly. And they're not. It's disappointing.
Thank you very much, Erica, for renewing your membership. 19 months. Holy cannoli, that's a long time. Thank you so much.
Joseph, come on out. Show us your hands. Come on out. Joseph, come on out.
Junior Bucks with lethal.
Yep, got it.
Okay, you want to get closer over here?
Okay.
Yeah, I can't get any, I think I got bad cartridges in here.
Go up on the help.
Okay.
Okay, can you go back like
Yep.
1.5 seconds to where you see the gun that this officer has? Okay, that's fine right there. I think that's the pepper ball gun because it's orange. It's like a bullshit. If you hit play, you'll see when he like turns it a little bit more.
I thought
It's
the
orange.
pepper ball gun. I think that might be a taser or a beanbag because I thought the pepper ball gun was like a rifle with a hopper.
I
on
thought
top.
it was like a paintball gun, but it looks to be that could be why he's shooting one at a time, slow as shit.
There might be
He wouldn't-
multiple officers
Yeah.
as well. With
Because he turns this and it's super orange.
Mhm.
Joseph, come on out.
Oh yeah.
Bucks with lethal.
Yep, got it.
Okay, you want to get closer over here?
Yeah, I can't get any,
Yeah,
I think
right
I got
there.
bad cartridges in here.
Go up on the help.
Yeah, I got bad cartridges.
Joseph,
Yeah,
come on out.
That was the pepper ball gun.
Come on out.
Yeah, no, apparently it's malfunctioning now.
Yeah, that's the most garbage. Like you could literally anybody in the military knows that like the civilian market has things cheaper and normally better quality than the bullshit that they try to get specially made for military, police, yada yada. You could literally just get pepper balls and then like a regular ass
Paintball gun. Well, the other thing is I don't know if you've ever played paintball or like owned a paintball gun. We used to we used to go in the woods. We all had our own like paintball guns and stuff, but the paintball pistols don't aim worth a crap. You cannot aim those.
So that could be why he's just repeatedly spraying at the garbage can because like I said, from that distance you're not hitting shit.
The rifles,
Especially
if you turn the pressure up on the right, I can't remember the name brand. It was like a Tapman
like
or
Weapons
Tapman
just
or
said
something.
that's the wish.com pepper ball gun. Like, yeah, accurate.
But yeah,
got that off Team U for sure.
If you get a good paintball rifle, it has very good aim.
Military.
Show us your hands. Joseph, you can hear me. Show us your hands. Come on out.
Officer Anthony Dean highlights his concerns in a post-incident interview when he witnessed this exact moment.
A reasonable person, I think they would take cover from projectiles being shot at them. He was standing up, it almost seemed in defiance.
Was he physically being struck by the pepper ball?
I don't know. Not that I observed. There was a potential for it because he had the lid up and he was facing the direction where they were firing the pepper balls.
Come on out. That's right. Come out of the dumpster and get on the ground. No one will hurt you. Come out of the dumpster. Climb out. Come on. You're almost there. Get out of the dumpster and get on the ground. Joseph, come on out.
This overhead map shows their positions based on body camera visuals. Key officers include Sergeant Brown, who is leading communication with Joseph,
so you can
Officer
kind of
Rooney,
see
the canine.
how many officers are here right now. So
Yeah,
this is the dumpster.
So there's officer 22. Give officer 22 the damn paintball gun. Have him walk across to that parking lot and then just slowly walk up and go.
Here's the thing. This is a solid wall right here, and the dumpster is tucked behind here. So this officer could just walk
Officer
right
12?
up here. Yeah, officer
And the guy
12.
wouldn't even see him
Not at all. And
until he got smoked with pepper ball.
quit your shit. Also, there's vans and stuff here that they could be ducking behind and stuff. So I don't know. This whole thing.
just seems like
the female officer who's standing right about here is the only one that
So I would shoot at a distance with a handgun if like 1000% like I had to.
That's all you had, yeah.
But it just seems like they all have handguns, and they're like, "Oh, let's try to be 40 yards away," and it's just like, I don't know if you know how handguns work, but they're not like.
I'll tell
not
you
a
one
rifle.
thing. when we go to the range, we have measured out the longest distance in our home, which is like this way, long ways down the hallway. You can see all the way to the opposite side of the living room. We've measured that. So if I'm standing in the back bedroom, I have good enough aim to hit something that's as far away as it can get in the house. Outside of the house, like they're outside right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that far. Like I could hit something that far away.
Yeah, so I watch enough podcasts, which is annoying, of like the special forces, like the SEALs talk about it, the Army Rangers, blah blah blah.
Yep.
And then officers talk about, they're like, yeah, we shoot like twice a year, like less than a magazine.
That's not
at like 25 yards. That's what it is. And special forces guys are like, that's not fucking enough.
No.
And it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, sure, if you had 22 Navy SEALs out there, sure, stand that far away.
My job is not life and death like theirs is, to where you need to be proficient with your firearm, and I go at least 5-6 times a year, and that's just for fun. That's just for shits and giggles, you know? Like if my life depended on it, at least once a week.
Yeah, it's just like I'm going to parrot what I believe several like officers have said. If you make officers more dangerous, they're going to kill less people because they're going to be able to do X, Y, and Z before they get to that point. And if you make officers super, I don't want to say, again, I don't want them all to be Navy SEALs because that's just overkill. But if they're shooting a couple times a month or something like that, like
a couple of times a month is not that much. And you know what? You could practice with, like, if it's a budgetary thing, go with 22s. Just shoot.
We had a range. We had a range at the department I worked at, and just like a handful of them actually used it.
I'm just saying that the ammo, the cost of the ammo. 22s are like a few cents a piece, and if you get proficient with the 22, it transfers. You know. I don't know.
An officer ready to deploy if Joseph runs, Officer Becerra, who fired pepper ball rounds, and Officer Anthony Dean, providing lethal cover if the situation escalates to that point. Throughout the interaction, K-9 Officer Rooney repeatedly instructs her fellow officers.
If he does come out running, do not chase, do not get in front of the house, do not chase after him.
As officers prepared to fire more pepper balls to lure Joseph out, the pepper ball gun malfunctioned for unknown reasons. It's at this moment that Joseph decides to make his move.
Good, Haley, good.
Climb out of the dumpster. There you go.
In the first 7 seconds after Joseph jumps from the dumpster, officers hold their positions following orders not to chase. Regardless, Sergeant Brown reinforces this command by loudly declaring, "Dog, dog, dog!" Moments after Joseph exits the dumpster, an officer declares,
"Hands are empty."
They voice this loud enough to be heard on 6 different body cameras in this area. However, it doesn't seem the message reaches officers in any of these areas. The K-9 officer...
This is very important right here. Did you hear how quietly he said that he didn't have a gun? Or his hands are empty. You're muted.
Wrong, because I just opened this bad boy. They said it was loud enough to hear on 6 body cams.
These 6 body cams right here picks it up. All of these officers.
That's one of those things that you like yell at the top of your lungs, like.
He's unarmed. The officer that ends up firing the shot, I believe, is officer number 4 right here. He's in this group way back here. The officer that said that he was unarmed said it way too quietly. Also, not over the radio, because if it was over the radio, it would have picked it up on the body cams of all of these officers.
Weapon says the pepper ball gun malfunctioned for unknown reasons. Yeah, it was cheap. That's why.
It was from Temu. It was wish.com pepper ball gun. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. It's very important to know that even though an officer called out that he was unarmed, at this point, all of these officers that are circled in red don't have that information.
Officer strictly follows...
Rewind it just a smidge so we didn't miss anything.
Area. However, it doesn't seem the message reaches officers in any of these areas. The K-9 officer strictly follows policy, asserting authority, issuing a compliance command, and warning that non-compliance may result in a bite.
Don't run! Don't do it! Don't run! Please, K-9, get down on the ground! I'm gonna set my dog! You're gonna get back!
In just 1 second and 23 frames out of 30, Joseph covers an estimated distance of 40 feet, running at calculated speeds of 15.4 miles per hour,
50 miles
easily
an hour.
classifying his speed.
He was running at, that's fast. I'm not a runner, but that's pretty fast, right? That's like a sprint. Am I correct? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's not like Usain Bolt speed, but that's pretty fast for a
I'll tell you what.
bipolar drugged out guy who just stabbed someone or whatever. Like,
when I am running on the treadmill, I rarely get above a 5 or a 6. Like 5.5 is where I like to stay when I'm actually running on the treadmill. So 15.4 seems awfully speedy to me. Also, I'm kind of fat and lazy, so I don't like run.
yeah, maybe in my prime I could have hit 20, but that was in my prime when I was like 18, running like sub Olympic level 400 meter.
The
Now
point
probably not.
is that these officers that he's charging at don't know that he's unarmed, and he is charging at them.
And can you hit play a little bit? I just want to see what the time is on the body cam.
Speed as a sprint. As Joseph rounds the corner with the canine close behind, Officer Anthony Dean's response turns this incident into a national headline.
Climb out of the dumpster. There you go.
Watch out! Hold your weapon!
Get the
As shots were fired, officers in this area expressed confusion.
Oh, there he is. Come on, go. Keep going. Stay back. Crossfire, watch crossfire. Oh, what was that? What is that?
He had a gun.
Had a gun? Oh, hey, back here. Come on. Don't.
I want to get this super chat, but did you see that officer run into the crossfire like a dumbass?
It's one of those things where, like, I get it, and I don't get it at the same time, because they don't know that he doesn't have a gun, so they're assuming that they had a gun.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And I don't know if he knows where they're, because we got like the overhead map of like officers here, and there, here, and here. So in my head, he doesn't know where the other officers are even at further down there. So it's just like, I'm going to go run where they're shooting. Blah.
Yeah.
And the other guy who's in front's just like, yeah, I'm going to stay behind this wall.
Crossfire, dude, crossfire. Also, this is a good angle. You can see this is the dumpster right here.
Yeah.
They could have totally snuck up on that garage and peeked around the corner and put a pepper ball or sprayed right inside of the dumpster. Right inside of there. Thank you so much. Broken System, Broken Trust. That's your channel. You get to read that
KFARR,
one.
there's a party in my pants and you're invited.
Yes.
Thanks, fake BSBT. There you go, Dex. Eat your healthy banana chips.
BSBT.
Yeah, Rob, it seems like there's a total lack of command and control. It seems like the canine officer was in charge. Kinda.
She did okay calling out orders, and people seem to be listening to her. These other cops here, though, I'm telling you what. I don't know. It's
kind of like with 36 officers. She's worried about the dog and them not running after the guy once she puts the dog out.
Also, I'm saying that they're idiots. I'm not saying that this was unjustified. I believe this was totally justified.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't care about this guy whatsoever. If he would have fell and tripped into a wood chipper that was primed and like oiled up and just got...
I kind of wish he would have tripped while he was full force head down sprinting into gravel and dragged his pee-pee in it, is what I wish would have happened.
Cerebral tackle for $5. Gun safety 101. Know your effing backdrop. Solid.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have to go get more banana chips. They're really digging these banana chips. Is a banana chip for you? There's a banana chip for you. Thank you, Cerebral Tackle.
And yeah, Rob, you said, where is it? She said the canine officer was like, no taser with the canine. And it's like, the canine was actively biting him. He got shot, what, 3 or 4 times?
Yeah.
And he was still standing up trying to come at the officers, like, after eating a bunch of pepper balls.
Exactly.
Like, at what point, like, you might have to just throw the kitchen sink at him literally to get him to stop.
Yeah, watch this idiot run into the crossfire. And also, they know, like you're saying, they don't know exactly where they are. They know that the cops are on the other side and the guy is running this way. So it's kind of
that's what I'm
common
saying. Like,
sense.
so they know where they're. It's hard to explain without like a visual. Like, we got the map.
Yeah.
If this officer knew that where they were shooting was past, like, because in all reality, where they shot was past this point already. Because they weren't shooting when he was right here. They were shooting when he was like almost past them, behind him. So theoretically, he was good to run that direction, but he didn't know he was good to run that direction. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. I have a very important question for you, KFARR. My mom's texting me. Is anybody in your family allergic to nuts, tree nuts or peanuts or anything like that? No, we're good. Send the cookies.
Yeah. We're built strong over here.
Just making sure she didn't want to poison your family.
Not lactose intolerant either.
He had a gun.
Had a gun? Oh, hey, back here. Come on. Don't.
Back here, rookie.
Let them handle it.
Suddenly, this situation became a highly scrutinized internal affairs case, amplified by the fact that it occurred within months of the height of Black Lives Matter protests. Joseph was shot 3 times in the legs and once in the lower abdomen. While officers applied tourniquets, he allegedly yelled, spit, and attempted to bite them. Officials transported him to an ambulance in 8 minutes where he was treated for taser probes, dog bites, and underwent surgery for bullet wounds. He ultimately survived his injuries. Officer Dean identified himself as the shooter. All officers who applied force of any kind were escorted to the police station, photographed, and submitted belongings to evidence. Local and national news quickly picked up the case, highlighting Joseph as an unarmed, naked black man shot by police. Meanwhile, investigators searching the female victim's home found evidence that aligned with her story. Later in the criminal process, while discussing his transfer, officers learned Joseph told medical staff he was trying to die by police gunfire. Joseph was soon transferred from Regions Hospital to Dakota County Jail. Just over a day after the incident, Internal Affairs questioned Officer Dean about his actions.
I've responded to calls where people are under the influence of embalming fluid. That person has superhuman strength. It blocks pain receptors. He was eating glass. He cut open his scrotum. We had fired pepper ball rounds. None of it was effective. Taser was deployed, ineffective. The less than lethal options weren't affecting Mr. Washington. I had a great concern that a taser won't work, that he's still armed with this weapon and he's going to get to an officer and be able to use that weapon. As he runs, he can go southbound and flee. I think that's what we're all hoping would happen. K9 would get him and this would be resolved. I believed I heard a taser go off and it was ineffective and he continued. At that point, I fired 3 rounds and I did so because I was the lethal cover. I had a fear for my safety, certainly to Officer Fields and Buckley who were behind me, and definitely to Sergeant Brown because I think that she had fired her taser and it was ineffective.
Officer Dean believes Sergeant Brown used her taser before he fired, but evidence shows she actually deployed it nearly 15 seconds after his first shot.
I fired 1 more round because the other 3 didn't stop him. At that point, I reassessed. Officer Peterson deployed a second taser. He was still able to function. Officers moved in. I holstered my weapon. I was shot. I've never fired my weapon. My training kicked in. There's a response gap. When I fired the rounds, I was within 2 or 3 feet of him. I wasn't able to see him as he was approaching. I saw him as he came around the corner.
Evidence shows Joseph was about 15 feet away, though exact distances can be hard to recall in high-stress situations. From this angle, the sergeant appears to be just inches from Anthony.
Dark out. So not only is it difficult to recall because they're obviously having an adrenaline dump when all of this is happening, right? But it's dark out and the guy is moving at speed towards
15 miles an hour. What did they say? In like a second, he made it like halfway down the fucking street. So it's like,
exactly. You're gonna be very upset at this next part because the brass over here at the Minneapolis St. Paul Police Department you just watch and tell me if you get as mad as I did when I heard this.
And I'll make a bold statement as soon as we pause it again.
Okay.
Anthony's line of fire when he shoots.
To this moment, I don't know if he had a weapon or not, but I couldn't see in his right hand. I believe that he had been fixated on Sergeant Brown because I think he could see her. I realized that I'd been in a critical incident. I wanted to call my wife because my concern and my promise. My My promise is that I always let her know I'm okay. I realized that I shouldn't do that. Before I give my public safety statement, Officer Kalaji was there, and I asked him to take my phone so that if and when she calls, he can just explain to her I'm okay. The nature of what we do, details come out and she contacts me. Under normal circumstances, I can text back, I'm okay. In this situation, I just knew I didn't control anything, and so I knew I'd be coming here. Officer Kalaji collected me up and brought me away from the scene as they were taking Mr. Washington into custody.
The day after the incident, the Pioneer Press reported that Police Chief Todd Axtell was considering releasing the footage and firing Officer Anthony Dean for the shooting. In response, Dean and his lawyer sought a court order to prevent the release of the footage.
My concern was for my wife. One of our officers that I'm friends with had been accused of being the person that caused the riots in Minneapolis. People showed up to his wife's house. When officers are involved in officer-involved shootings nowadays, they're targeted.
The court motion became irrelevant when the police chief released the body cam footage during a press conference on December 1st, just 3 days after the incident.
And when I asked myself if the officer's actions on Saturday night were reasonable and necessary, the only answer I can come up with is no.
Anthony Dean was fired over the incident. Anthony's lawyer expressed frustration over the release, which did not show less than lethal tactics, nor Joseph's claims of being armed. We were similarly denied access to this footage, as it was deemed private, non-public data under Minnesota law. Since 2023, the law requires footage to include circumstances surrounding an incident, not just the incident itself, which is how we were able to win an appeal with the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Investigation for the minutes of footage leading up to the shooting, evidence that has never been publicly released before. The 1,400-page report surrounding this incident includes transcribed interviews with all involved officers, witnesses, 911 callers, the female victim, and written descriptions of all body-worn cameras, even sections we were denied access to. However, one particular discrepancy has been noted. That discrepancy is the absence of an officer saying, "Hands are empty," as we heard just moments after Joseph left the dumpster.
Hands are empty.
While officers farther away, including Officer Dean, likely did not hear the comment, this key detail is missing from the report. No officer mentioned this comment in their interviews, nor was it mentioned in any written descriptions of the body camera footage, despite it being heard on 6 different recordings. Despite these details, the report concluded that Anthony Dean had a reasonable belief he was protecting himself and others when he shot Joseph Washington, and no criminal charges were filed against him. Joseph faced charges for 3 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, 1 count of kidnapping, and 1 count of second-degree assault, all felonies. Reports state Joseph called the victim over 350 times in the course of 11 months while in custody, despite an active restraining order resulting in a violation. He spoke about sharing a settlement with the victim, likely referring to a pending lawsuit suing Anthony, where he alleges he ran towards officers to surrender. Joseph wrote a letter to the judge regarding his violation, offering a troubling glimpse into his mindset. "This is how innocent men go to prison for a crime he didn't commit. She slipped and said her mom went to the apartment before police and staged a domestic scene. I plan on making this into a movie so I can make certain people famous in the wrong way." Unfortunately for Joseph, in his own words, evidence always solves the case. Minnesota courts proceeded with Joseph's no-contact order violation while his assault case was still pending. In 2024, he pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 23 months in jail with 761 days of jail credit. In October 2024, Joseph was found guilty on all charges in his sexual assault case. On 2 criminal sexual conduct charges, he was not convicted. For his 3rd charge, he was sentenced to 30 years in prison, the maximum sentence, which runs consecutively with his 4 years and 9 months for kidnapping. He also received 5 years and 11 months for second-degree assault, but this runs concurrently and won't add time to his total sentence. After applying 4 years, 5 months, and 14 days of jail credit, which seems to overlap his restraining order sentence, his total time is 30 years, 3 months, and 2 weeks. He is also committed to 10 years of conditional release after his sentence. He must also provide a DNA sample, pay restitution, and register as a predatory offender. Due to the severity of his crimes, he is likely ineligible for earned time and must serve his full sentence. Assuming good behavior, his sentence is expected to end August 2055, when he will be nearly 66 years old. His conditional release will end in 2065, when he will be nearly 76.
All right, so
this is what I had to say. That police chief needs to be fired. And in my opinion, not all, a ton of police chiefs in larger cities need to be fired. Their captains, lieutenants, deputy chiefs need to be fired because they don't care about the officers that are actually doing the job.
Here's what I wanted to say about that. Why would anyone want to either remain a police officer or become a police officer when you have in Minnesota as a whole state? First of all, this was in St. Paul. The other one was in Minneapolis, the George Floyd thing. But did that chief watch the same footage that we just watched? because I don't understand how 3 days later. Also, the officer's like, "Please don't release the footage because I want to move my wife and family before it gets released." And
Again,
dude just put it out anyway. He's like, "You
police
can
chiefs
release just give me a
do not
minute to get my family safe." Nope, F
They do
you.
not care. That police chief was out to not support his officers, but to cover his own ass.
Yeah,
If you
CYA.
watch that video and you put out the totality of the circumstances, I think Weapon said that.
Yeah.
Anyone with a comments, like anyone with a brain, so
Mhm.
that kind of like excludes most BLM supporters.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah.
look at it and go, "Oh, he's a violent rapist that wanted to die at the hands of police."
It just
And then he said,
his
"Oh, I was trying to run at the cops to give myself up." You don't run at the cops at 15 miles an hour to give yourself up.
Well, first he said he was trying to commit suicide by cop. Then when he got in front of the judge in the court with the jury, then he said, "I was turning myself in." Did you see how he was sprinting head down like this?
Rob says that the chief retired soon after this. He should be thrown out of office with no pension to live in squalor for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like BSBT style.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate you letting us cover this even though it's getting demonetized. I don't care.
Honestly, I think we might be okay.
It's
I've gotten away with sketchier shit.
I think it's worth talking about, though. I think I want people to see this and see what's happening. Here's the thing: when there are bad cops, I will absolutely call that out, and other cops will do the same. Good cops will do the same because they don't want their departments being tainted. That police chief tainted the entire department doing what he did.
So this is the video. I didn't get to watch it, but
Mhm.
a couple like what am I looking for? Who is BSBT? Never heard of him. I wish I never heard of him. Some of the videos where they were looking at the dumpster from like across the street, that was the thumbnail for the video that I scrolled past, and it was like officer shoots naked rapist, blah blah blah. Oh dear God, where was I going with this? Oh, I was probably going to talk shit about the police chief.
Probably.
But don't ever let me be a police chief of anything, because I will just throw people under the bus and be like, "You guys are fucking dumb. Like this was a naked rapist. Like,
yeah,
you guys support rape now? Like, I'm not trying. I would totally.
They absolutely do.
I don't call it gaslighting if it's true. Like, okay, so you support the rapist who was running at the police. Yes or no? And it's like, if you say yes, like, sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what they said, dude. I like to have a discussion, but there's a delay.
I don't think they're talking about us.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking to you. Sorry. There's a delay. So like if you're going to talk directly to us, be more
Yeah, so we're like 15 to 20 seconds ahead of you guys. So like when I made the ding-a-ling joke, like 20 seconds later, it was just like ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, daddy, what's a ding-a-ling? Like, and I'm just like, okay.
I want to get to this video. I don't know if I'm wide awake and I have it's up to you, but I want to at least get to this one with the please show women exactly what trespassing gets you.
Let me see here. KFARR, have you ever been in a situation where beanbag shots were used? No, the best I've done in jail is a taser. It's actually funny. It was me, an officer that was actually fired shortly after that for a different incident. A guy who had my job, but because my job was like a funnel to being a police officer, he just came out of the academy.
Yep.
The person I was training. We got into a fight with this person, and it was like the guy who's a new officer was like 6 inches shorter than me. So we were like pulling him into the cell because he was trying to fight us. He like popped the new guy's watch off, was like giving him the business with the other hand. And the sergeant walked in. He's like, "Didn't you just get out of the academy?" And I'm just like, all right. And he was just talking mad shit to the other guy that got out of the academy. He's like, You can't put handcuffs on somebody? Didn't you just get out of the academy? Or did you even pay attention? We gave you a car to drive there. What, were you asleep the whole time? And I'm just like, good luck, bud.
I wanted to zoom in on Ava because she's looking super cute right now. And look at those puppy toes. Adorable. She's so cute when she's not tearing stuff up.
Okay, so police show woman exactly what trespassing gets you. Let me see here. Biggin's chat was divided as to whether this chick is pregnant. The belly looks pretty obvious to me.
Yeah.
I'll be the judge of that. I'll be the judge of that. I've gotten someone pregnant a few times. I'll be the judge of that.
We will do a poll in the chat after I wake the dogs up. After I wake those doggies up.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
You can't.
No. Can I pet that dog?
Zena, come here. Zena, come here. Zena, come here. Come here. Come here.
Oh. Stay, old man. Stay. Sit.
Ava, shake.
Good boy.
Thank you. Leia, come here.
Oh, what did I miss?
I'm connected by my headphones. I can't reach you. There we go. I almost ripped my ears out trying to give her a dog treat. Thank you so much, Legal Fiction. We woke the doggos up. We woke him up. Look at how alert she is. All right. I'm going to do a poll in my chat that just says, is she pregnant? Yes or no?
She's looking. I don't know.
Let me get rid of that message. You can kind of see, like, from here, it's not going in, it's going out. So possible pregnant. Well, we get a better shot. We'll get a better view.
That's not how this works.
No, what do you mean that's not how that works? What do you mean that's not how that works? I'm asking you for your sergeant.
Ma'am, you're about to go in handcuffs, so you better back up right now.
I'm asking you for your sergeant.
I'm
asking you for
Guess
your sergeant.
what, Dallas County Sheriff's Office? We don't have to get you a supervisor, okay?
You don't have to
Let's
get
go
me a
get your
supervisor.
stuff, okay? Because you're leaving.
You don't have to get me a supervisor.
I'm going to give you
Turn
one more chance to leave,
sideways.
and then you're going to go in handcuffs. You understand?
I'm going to call 911.
No, you're not.
Don't touch my phone.
Oh, now we're going to jail.
You're touching me and I didn't do nothing wrong. You're about to get in trouble for real.
Beer belly.
What the fuck are you touching me for? What the fuck are you putting me on the floor for?
Stop resisting. Stop
What
resisting.
are you putting me on the floor?
Stop resisting.
Why am I arrested? Why am I
Stop resisting.
Why am I arrested?
Officers in Florida were dispatched to a resort after multiple calls reported a woman causing a scene in front of hotel guests, shouting profanities, hurling slurs, and even assaulting a resort employee. What started as a weekend getaway.
Did YouTube stop doing to where we get free memberships to give out? Because I don't remember doing it this month and they're not there.
Hey, you know what? I'll go check. Hopefully. Got nervous there for a second. I accidentally minimized my screen. Let me go check real quick.
Like usually when you hit the little dollar sign at the bottom, it pops up and it's not for me.
Let's see here. We will go to my channel.
Unless, am I not logged into the, am I in? I
Oh, I have
might be
95
on
people watching.
my Many Such Cases channel, which would make sense then. Let me see if I can
And
figure it out.
membership gifting. Oh no. I have it still.
You do? I think maybe I was logged into my other channel. Like on my Many Such Cases channel. And News Now Enemy just gifted a membership and Jamie Lee received it. So we'll start the video and I will throw some dog treats at that twin size bed over there.
Quickly turned into a violent outburst that caught the attention of responding officers. Here's what happened when they arrived on scene.
Hi. I'm Deputy Plum with the Sheriff's Office.
Deputy Plum.
All right. Do you have an ID on you or anything?
Sure do.
Can I borrow that from you?
Sure can.
I don't know. It looks like she's.
I think she
What's
is.
going on today?
I came here and I was sitting at the bar.
I think she is. Because do you see the
Two things. She could either be pregnant, or about to give birth to like a keg of Coors Light.
don't think that's the case just because of the slenderness of her arms and the rest of her. She could be just funny shaped too. You never know.
Or having a drink with my friends. I come here multiple times. When I tell you I've spent
And you ain't coming back.
thousands of dollars at this hotel, thousands of dollars at this hotel. From the bar to staying at the hotel to everything. This is my hotel I come to.
Okay, you're at the bar.
I'm at the bar drinking, and the guy that has no shoes, he's not over here.
Okay, I figured it out.
Okay.
Oh, he's not over here, sorry.
I was in my Many Such Cases channel watching my channel, which is why it didn't work. But I figured it out. I gifted some memberships. Congratulations. By the way, game night tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you just received a gift membership or you're already a member, look out on my community post. Man, words are hard right now. Community post tomorrow for the link to join game night. We're playing true crime trivia. It'll be lots of fun.
He's not
You're
the one
invited
with
to
no shoes.
KFARR, by the way, if you want to come.
So I also wanted to say something. Let me see here. Did I just read it in my chat? I might have read it in my chat. Yes. She never says she's pregnant, which is the kicker for me because normally that's the first thing they scream. I'm pregnant. You can't arrest me. Even if they're not pregnant.
Only non-pregnant people yell that. The pregnant people don't say it. That's what it is.
He has no shoes. Every time I come to this place, whether I'm staying, if I'm not staying, I go to that little
From that
little
angle, she looks pregnant.
convenience store, whatever the fuck it is, to check in and get your wristband so you can get in the lazy river and the slide.
Okay.
Bring my son and my daughter here. 24,
Yes, but what happened today?
24/7.
Okay, what happened
I'm sitting at the bar,
Uh-huh.
and the dude with no shoes comes to my people that I bought a hotel, $400 hotel room, comes to my people and says something to my people for what?
Well, what did he say?
I don't know.
Okay, anyway, so what happens?
He was talking shit to them.
About what?
I
What did he
don't
say?
know. I wasn't
How
there.
do you know he's talking shit?
They need to leave the pool.
Okay, so he asked him to leave the pool. So
They
you know
need
what
to-
he said.
They
Okay.
need to leave the area.
Okay, so you know what he said.
They need to leave the area, but I paid. There you go.
I don't need that.
I paid.
Okay, so then what happens?
So then what happens is I've seen this man multiple times. I've seen
Yes,
this
I get
man,
it. You come here all the time. I get it. So
I've seen him multiple times.
got it.
Went and got my tickets, and I was like, here's my
Did
tickets.
he ask you to leave?
He did.
Okay. Did you leave?
What would I leave for when I paid?
Didn't he ask you to leave?
For what?
Did he ask you to leave?
For what, though?
I'm asking you a question. Did he ask you to leave?
Yes. Why did
And then you did not leave, right?
Why did he ask me to leave?
I don't know.
Doesn't
That's a
matter.
good question. You tell me.
I'm asking you.
I don't know. Doesn't
I'm
matter.
asking you.
It's private property. If they
What do you
ask you to
mean
leave,
is
you have
that-
to leave.
What do you mean when I paid $400?
All right, so I'm not going to argue with you. You're getting trespassed. Okay, Kyle, can you say the words?
So no,
You just say yeah. Kyle, you don't have to listen. I don't care.
No. I
Okay.
want to know what I'm getting trespassed for.
It's private property. They could trespass you for
So
anything
who
they
is
want.
your above you? So we can talk to him.
Nope, that's not how this works.
No, what do you
Okay?
mean that's not how that works? What do you mean that's not how that works? I'm asking
So-
you for your sergeant.
Ma'am, you're about to go in handcuffs, so you better
I'm
back up
asking-
right now.
I'm asking you for your sergeant.
You don't.
I'm asking you for
Guess
your
what,
sergeant.
Dallas County Sheriff's Office? We don't have to get you a supervisor, okay?
You don't have to
Let's
give
go
me a
get your stuff,
supervisor.
okay? Because you're
You
leaving.
don't have to give me a supervisor.
I'm going to give you one more chance to leave, and then you're going to go in handcuffs. You understand?
I'm going to call 911 and
No, you're
ask
not.
why. Don't touch my phone.
Oh, now we're going to jail.
You're touching me and I didn't do nothing wrong. You're about to get in trouble for real. What the fuck are you touching me for? What the fuck are you putting me on the floor for?
Stop resisting. Stop
What
resisting.
are you putting me on the floor?
Stop resisting.
Why am I arrested? Why am I
Stop resisting.
Why am I arrested?
You got that one?
Why am I arrested? Why am I arrested? Why am I arrested?
Stop moving your arm.
Why am I arrested? Why am I arrested? You got my whole coochie out. Why am I arrested? Sir?
You good? Yeah, I'm good.
Sir, why am I arrested?
I'll tell you
You
after.
You put me in handcuffs before you read my Miranda rights.
Yep.
You're gonna
Don't need to read a Miranda.
All right, you'll see.
Let me know when you're ready.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Okay.
Is she drunk and pregnant?
Thank you. That's the rumor on the street.
Holy cannoli.
So this is my thing that another public service announcement. So the way that in my head, the way this works, the cops aren't trespassing you.
No.
The place that you're at is trespassing you, and the police are just enforcing that trespass.
Mm-hmm.
So her asking the police, why am I being trespassed? Not only do they not fucking know, B, they don't care. The owner of the private property or the person who can make that call of the property just freaked me out by moving sides there. They are the ones who know why you're being trespassed and who trespassed you. They just tell the police she's been trespassed. She will not leave.
Yeah, and it can be for any reason. She doesn't have to do something wrong. We talked about this before.
And then she wants to Karen her way into let me get your supervisor. It's like he isn't the owner of the property either.
Yep, exactly. The reason I did that, by the way, is because I moved my camera around and I realized when you're talking, I'm looking at you, but when you're over here, I'm yeah. So I figure I put you closer to the camera now. Yeah, I went to use the ladies' room because I've been drinking shots of rum, and I came back and I heard her so slurry, and before I left, it seemed like she was pretty pregnant. Don't drink if you're pregnant, people. Ladies, don't do it.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Oh, okay.
Why am I arrested?
Well, right now you have disorderly intox as a charge.
For what?
Disorderly intoxication.
For what?
Then you're refusing
For
to leave.
what?
You have disorderly intox for what? For being disorderly and intoxicated?
Yeah, it's like right there in the name.
It's in the name, for sure.
For refusing to leave, I have my friends in my room. Whew. So
Not
what am I
anymore, you
arrested
don't.
for? What am I arrested
Told
for?
you, disorderly intoxication.
What am I arrested for, though?
Get in.
Can you tell me what I'm arrested
I've already
for?
told you 3 times.
You haven't
Get in.
told me.
Get in the car.
I will leave. Give me my stuff and I will leave.
Get in the car right now or you will get tased.
I said I will leave.
Get in the car.
Can I leave?
Get in the car.
I have 2 kids at home.
Put your legs in the car right
Can I
now.
leave? Can I
She's
leave,
got 2 kids at home and 1 in the oven.
So her room is 327. I don't know if there's kids up there or if the other adults are.
She's saying some friends are up there.
There was kids.
She also said she had 4 kids here.
Was there kids with her yesterday? Was there kids with her?
I'd be out there watching too. If I was staying at this hotel, Zoom.
Yeah, the charge is self-explanatory. Yeah, it's one of the few times where like it's right there in the name of the charge.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like obstruction, and you're like, well, how did I obstruct?
Not like a RICO charge. You're like, what the
Yeah,
heck is that?
It's right there in the name.
Yeah. Oh, pressing too many buttons.
Yeah, 2 in the chessboard.
She was with adults down there. Okay. 3 adults, 2 women, and 1 guy, I guess.
Okay.
What am I arrested for? Did you guys just put me in handcuffs for what?
Disorderly intoxication.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You have a camera?
Okay.
But you're about to get in trouble. They just put me in handcuffs for no reason.
Do you have kids up there? How did you get out of the handcuffs?
You have no reason to put me in handcuffs.
Get out of the car.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Well, you just
I did
that's
nothing to you.
That's now a felony charge.
I did nothing to you. I did nothing to you.
Turn
What
around.
the fuck do you
I
mean?
don't know what your problem
I did nothing to you. What the fuck do you got going on? What do you got
Those are
going on
tight,
for real?
Okay.
What do you
Yeah,
got
swear
going
to
on
God.
for real?
I may have changed my mind because as she turned just there, it seemed not hard enough to be actually pregnant. It looked jiggly. Did you see what I was seeing?
Yeah, Lisa Rowe, I'm conflicted because this is the way I look at it. I hate it. Cops threaten any type of force on someone in cuffs and in the back seat. Doesn't matter if the door's still open. That was uncalled for. It's wrong at any time. Cop would be fired for it here. I think it should be socially and legally acceptable to tase / pepper spray people because if it's one of those things of less force overall. If this is going to go down a rabbit hole for me, I've talked about this in several live streams. In the case of her trying to fight the officers, what's worse? Them fighting her and them fucking her up and getting fucked up, or tasing her. She's going to go, for 5 seconds and then be fine, and the officers are going to be fine. So, like, yes, it seems like it's going to be more force, but in the grand scheme, it's usually less force or, like, less damage.
I normally would agree, but if she is pregnant, I don't think she should be tased or pepper sprayed, honestly. But also keep in mind, she is in the car. She's not handcuffed. Hey, even if she was handcuffed, she still has her feet.
She was handcuffed.
We see so many criminals halfway in the back of a cop car like this, kicking their brains out at cops.
Well, so great example. She wasn't in the back of the cop car. She was on the back of a golf cart.
Yeah.
Hands behind her back. She still managed to spit on the officer 4 times and kick him twice.
Yeah,
exactly. That's my whole thing. Like I don't, that shouldn't be their first go-to if they can help it. But like, if there's any chance of, am I going to get kicked and have to fight this person? That's why when people think, what is it? People, criminals always say, "Oh, you can't fight me one-on-one. You're a pussy." And it's just like,
my job is to detain you, not to fight you.
Well, yeah, if you're fighting one-on-one, I'm going to mess you up and you're going to mess me up. Like I know I saw the other day, guy was handcuffed, wouldn't get in the car. I think it was one of my videos from last week, and they pepper sprayed him. And then the demon in him came out. So it's just like, bleh. I don't like pepper spray. Is just weird because pepper spray lingers.
And it gets on everybody, not just the criminal.
At least literally as I'm talking about it, anyone who pepper sprays into a car is dumb. Yes, 1000%. So in the case that I'm talking about, it's funny you say that. The officer it wasn't his car, he deployed the pepper spray into the car, and then she had to drive him to the hospital. So she got in the car. It's like, I'm just like, that sucks.
Kendall asked, if she's pregnant, why is she doing this shit? I don't know if you know this, Kendall, but bitches be tripping.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, back to the video.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Well, you just,
I did nothing to you.
How a felony
I
charge.
did nothing to you. I did nothing to you.
Turn
What
around.
the fuck?
Did you see the jiggliness of her belly?
I did nothing to you. What the fuck do you got going on? What do you got going on for real?
Really?
What do you got going on for real? You're arresting me for what?
You're gonna be a little tighter then.
For what? For what?
Told you a million times.
For what? For what?
Told you already.
For what? For what? Okay, so let me leave. Get my money back and let me leave.
You're under arrest. I told you that already.
Under arrest for what?
I'm not unarresting you.
Cute.
For what?
I love it when people are at a hotel or at a restaurant or whatever, and they're getting trespassed because they're being outlandish and they think they're getting their money back. Ma'am, you're not getting your money back. You broke the contract. You were the one going to jail. You're not getting your $153.
It's not like she paid and then walked in, didn't do anything, and then immediately got trespassed because they're like, "Oh, you looked at me sideways." But it's like you were clearly doing something.
I've seen this in restaurants before where they order a bunch of food, they pay for the bunch of food, they don't consume all of the food, and then they want their money back. It's like, no, you don't get your money back. Or drinks at the bar. I didn't finish my drink. I want my $7 back. No, you don't get it.
I order. It's like the people who go and order a steak, say the steak was undercooked, but managed to eat the entire steak
whole
and
thing.
get their money back, and it's just like, that ain't how that works.
Also, undercooked, they just throw it back on the grill for a minute. It's fine. And can a steak really be undercooked?
Yes,
still be mooing.
But you have to, what is it called? Blue? I think that's where I draw the line. Yeah, where like you poke it and it like kicks you back and you're like, maybe throw it on the grill for another minute or two.
It's still cold in the middle.
Yeah.
You're not one of those people that eat your steaks well done with A1, are you?
So I love A1, but I normally make like onions and mushrooms and put my A1 in the onions and mushrooms.
Okay, that's better.
But no, the Navy taught me that I can eat a steak still frozen. So like I'm an equal opportunity meat eater when it comes to that. Like,
just checking. The chat says 65% think she's not pregnant. Not pregnant.
That's fair.
Disorderly intox.
Disorderly intox? What? I didn't do nothing to you.
Get inside.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Can you stop talking for like 2
I
seconds?
did nothing to y'all. What do you mean? I did nothing to you. I did nothing to you. I'm going through enough, and I did nothing to you. Oh my God. Can you get my friends, please?
Where are they?
They're in my room.
Where's your room now? Alright, give us a second. Watch your knee, please.
Are you kidding me?
So, what happened today? Give me a quick rundown here.
The bar railing there, I was on the other side.
Yep, in the pool area.
In the pool area. She was sitting on the other side with her friends. One of her friends got up to walk around and get in the pool. And I just mentioned to her friend that she needed a wristband. Her friend was perfectly cool.
Yep.
And her other two friends were perfectly cool. She spun around and went off on me about how she's got a villa here and blah, blah, blah. And every time I see her, I've never seen her in my life.
Okay.
But she's like, every time I see her, you're harassing me and I got a villa here, I shouldn't have to fuck with that. So then her friends got her calmed down, I think, and she left.
So she's swearing and yelling
Oh,
at
she was
like
screaming.
in front of, like at the pool area, in front of kids and everything?
Then she left, and her friend, the guy friend, came up and was like, I appreciate you, she's going through all this. I'm like, fine. So I was in the park, walking around, and then right underneath the slide, she came in the park and found me, and started screaming at me. So
What was she saying?
Oh, that I was not there to talk to her, and she'd already complained to the manager, and I was going to lose my job, and on and on.
Like literally yelling?
Screaming. I mean, screaming.
Okay.
Screaming. Fuck, 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 fuck. And I'm like, look, there's kids around. Just calm down.
Yep.
I said, why don't you follow me back to the bar? And then so I went to the bar, and I told the bartender to cut her off.
Yeah.
You know?
Because she's been drinking,
And
obviously.
then she went off. And then she kept going on. And then the bartender's like, look, you got to calm down. He goes, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. He goes, no, you won't. So then they called one manager down. I don't know what he did. He didn't do much. Then the next thing, Kyle showed up. And Kyle, you know, yeah, he's tried to calm her down. She wouldn't calm down. He told me, look, I'm going to refund you your money for your room.
Yep.
And me need to leave.
I think Dewey packed her suitcase for her, actually. Orange suitcase with travel stickers. That is a super sticker. Thank you so much, Dewey 1851. I appreciate it. Zena appreciates it. Leia appreciates it. Ava's in a timeout for being a terrorist, so she's on the other side of the door right now.
And I do want to point out that the nice people at this hotel were willing to refund her money if she left, and she still didn't leave.
Still didn't leave. Yep.
Didn't leave.
I do hear Ava on the other side of the door, so we'll let her in.
Property. Because if not, I'm going to call the police. She went off. She goes, just see what happens, you know, and then you guys showed up, you know, so
okay.
That's basically it.
Good enough for me.
Oh yeah, can you talk to my dad, please?
Yeah.
In a minute.
Her dad is the one who got the room. We had the manager.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
The manager.
Drea, let him talk.
So
I'm glad you're here.
she was trespassed, okay?
Okay.
Which means
But we
everybody's
left
got
her
to
at the pool though.
But listen, she wasn't. She didn't come with us. But
she
had an ID.
I just don't have a
but
physical.
her name is on the room.
I don't have a physical ID.
It's her dad.
I understand.
She didn't have a
He's
physical
the first
ID,
one.
and we were all
Okay.
together earlier.
How long until he gets here?
He's
He
almost
said
how
20
long?
minutes. And the manager downstairs. I'm not trying to.
Hold on, let him talk.
No, you're good. I'm listening.
Listen, so the manager and maintenance came upstairs and said, you guys have 30 minutes till your dad gets here, which is her dad.
Which we can't control a grown adult. We left when she was arguing at the security guard.
But here's the thing. Private property, right? They don't want you here. They're asking you to leave.
So they're going to refund the money and everything else?
Okay, but
they can, but you're going to have to take that up on a different day or even later today if you want.
But she didn't pay for this.
Okay, then. Out, they need to refund it.
I understand, and they will.
I'll call my lawyer.
That's
hello?
I'm going to call my lawyer right now, bro. This is bullshit.
Okay, so, alright, so real quick.
No, I'm going to call my lawyer.
Since everyone's just been a headache today, this is what's going to happen. Okay?
Let him come.
Everybody needs to go. All right. As far as your money's concerned, you can get that back at a later date. I'm sure they got a lot of money here. I'm sure they can refund you. However, for today, everybody needs to leave right now. Okay? They can get like 5 minutes to finish packing, but everybody's got to leave this room right now. Leave the property.
Fine, but
okay?
Can we still get an explanation?
I haven't been there. You got explanation. Whatever. It's all
Not from you.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah, I haven't been here yet, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, well, I'm sure someone can fill you in when you do get here, but I'm just letting you know for when you get here, that's what's happening right now, okay?
Can I?
Well, that has nothing to do with me. I mean, I can say that for my son, right? He's 9 years old.
He's 10 years old. I heard little brother.
You might have to get another room, or you can just talk to the front staff when you do get here, okay? Okay. All right, see you.
So can I talk to you?
No, how about
We're
this?
gonna clean
How
up.
about this?
We're gonna
He's
respect
doing
you guys.
his job.
Can I
We're
talk?
gonna clean
Can I
up.
talk?
We're gonna go out to the
All right,
front.
hold on.
Let my
All
dad.
right, here we go.
Let
This is
me
what we're gonna
talk.
do. You go first.
Okay, listen. So, the girl that was being disrespectful.
Yeah.
We all left when she was being disrespectful
At
for
the
no
bar.
reason because
The guy was doing
she
his
wanted
job.
to dip her feet in the pool.
Yes.
The security guard said, "Hey, you need your wristband." We were
I
like,
get
"Okay."
that you're no
you
part of
didn't-
that, right?
No,
is
I
what
know.
you're saying, right?
So I don't want to. We don't want to be a cause to her dad and the property
Okay.
for something that we sent away.
Okay, but here's
I mean,
No, I
so
understand that.
I kind of understand these girls' point. They didn't do anything wrong. It was the other one. Why are they getting kicked out?
I understand their point, but the only one that's going about this in like the most not brain dead way is the chick on the left who's like, he's just doing his job. Let's just get all of our stuff, go down to the front desk, like the officer said. Like, more than likely, if they're like, yeah, she's not with us, we had nothing to do with that, they're probably gonna be like, okay, cool, you can stay. But she's just like, let's just do what the officer wanted and let's just go down and talk to the people. He's not going to change his mind. Like, he's just here to do it.
Here's the thing that this girl in gray does not understand. It's not up to the cop. It's up to the front desk. The girl
Yeah,
with
that's what I'm saying, like-
with no clothes on, is the only one that gets it.
Yeah, she's
Imagine
the
that
thinker
the
of the
blonde,
group.
the naked blonde, gets it.
I was just as shocked as you are. She's
Crazy.
She's the brains of the group, and I was just shocked.
Yep. I have noticed something. Generally speaking, natural blondes, I think it's the bottle blondes that are dumb because the dye gets into their brain cells.
Let me look at this real quick. I'm trying to think, is that Jack Daniel's honey in the back? I can't tell.
It does look like it, doesn't it? Delicious, by the way.
Oh, it's very delicious. I put it on my smoked meats.
I did not think of that. I'll have to let Mr. Zed know.
I look for any way possible to put alcohol on things.
Have you heard of the whiskey brand Old Smoky?
Yeah.
OLE Smoky? They make it here in Tennessee.
Where? I went to
and
the thing in, where was it? In Gatlinburg. They have a
Pigeon
little
Forge.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been there like 2 or 3 times. Good times.
We have like a pecan maple bottle right now that I think would be very good injected into like a pork butt and then smoked for 4 hours.
Oh,
8
Rob,
hours.
yes.
I don't know.
I was going to talk about this too. Odd that this dude has a lawyer on retainer. But does he? Or is it just one of those people who get arrested like, oh, call my lawyer? And it's like, okay, let me get the number.
Yep. First of all,
like,
the appointed attorney that you got last time, probably not going to be the same dude this time.
It's wild turkey honey. That makes more sense.
Yeah. That one's good too. I've had that one before. It's not bad. Instead of Fireball next time, get the wild turkey honey.
Here's what's going on, though. Okay.
You'd be really
this is
messed
where
up.
it's kind of like guilty by association. Hold on one second.
Told us we
Okay.
have an hour
So
and a
she's
half.
part of your group, though, right?
No, she had the ID earlier
I don't
before
have
we
my
got here.
Only if people donate $20, he is.
No, I'm
She
out of
drove
that.
along.
I have the regular.
No, just Fireball.
Yeah.
Of you guys.
She drove
You guys
along
are
here.
all a group of friends, a group of people, whatever.
No.
You could say
No,
no,
no, no,
all
no.
you
We
want,
went
but you all
together.
say okay.
No,
But
she
you're
got
all
her-
together.
Hey,
is what I'm
listen,
saying.
it is what it is.
Basically,
So
yes.
we're not getting out of this.
Basically,
That's
yes.
right.
Yeah,
Look,
there's
Basically,
really no
yes.
part
We
of
invited
this.
her.
I got you, but
So
now you all
now
have to
I
go
feel
because
bad.
of her actions.
But we told we
understand.
left.
It is what it dread.
I got you.
It's over with.
But
Look, it's
the
over
hotel
with.
staff
We gotta
doesn't
go.
want to trespass anybody
It is
right
what it
now,
is.
but they want you to go.
It is what it is.
However, if you don't go, then we are going to trespass you.
You guys can.
And then if you don't go after that,
We're gonna leave.
well, that's what
We're
happened
gonna
downstairs.
leave. But I feel like
Let's go, but what we're confused
Okay.
about is the
maintenance.
guy.
Maintenance
But the guy
said that I
told
could
us-
talk
Yeah,
to the
we'll go.
manager. He just
But
came
he
up here and
said
said, "You
though.
guys have an hour. It's for
Okay.
your dad
But my
to get
dad
here
told me
Well,
to
now-
talk to
and
him.
get your things
They're
together."
telling us that they want you to go, so now I guess
We
I'm
gotta
the
go.
Because
bearer of
she
bad
already
news.
fucking
So,
No, it's alright. It is what it is, bro. I know. I know
trust
how
me,
it
I
goes.
get this
I get
stuff
it, bro.
depending
It's
on
not
you.
you.
So,
Yeah. You don't own the place, I understand.
yeah,
So
honestly,
we'll
I
just
don't-
clean up real quick, then we'll go.
that's fine. I don't care if you guys leave that shit there.
Yeah, that's why I said leave
Well, no,
that
I don't want
Just
them to
grab
like. I don't want them to like
What the
charge him
fuck?
extra.
They're kicking us out. What the fuck? Leave all the extra.
I would just grab the.
Why don't we charge Frank extra because we didn't clean or something?
They're kicking us out anyways. Pick your shit up.
They will still keep your security deposit if you leave it messy, ma'am. Like, oh, we don't have to clean because they're kicking us out. No. If you have a security, if this is like an Airbnb or Verbo or whatever, if you don't clean, they will still. If there's a cleaning fee, you're not getting it back.
Rob, you killed me. I was going to make an Attorney Shield reference, but you, the frauditor Attorney Shield.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently that doesn't count. Damn.
Okay, let's go.
All right, man, step out.
Did I call my mom? I want to call my mom.
Here, walk this way.
I don't have her number. I don't know her number.
You'll be able to get it out of your phone if it's in your phone.
You up here, put your feet underneath the step for me.
Are you the subject? Can I talk to you for a second? We've
already talked.
We haven't talked.
Okay, listen.
We haven't talked. Am I?
Watch your shins. Watch your
I
shins.
know, but can I talk to him for a second?
You can talk to him.
Keep going. No. Keep your feet underneath the step just like that.
Can I talk to you?
Look towards the van.
You can look and talk, okay?
Did I talk to you? I did nothing wrong. I went to the manager in the office and I did nothing wrong. I didn't cuss nobody out or anything. I have an autistic baby at home and I have my son at home. I don't understand why I'm getting arrested.
Disorderly intoxication.
What do you mean? I have a hotel. What do you mean I'm intoxicated? What do you mean?
You can smell it.
Smell what? That I had a drink? I'm not intoxicated. I've not shown.
Apparently, you cannot have a hotel and be intoxicated at the same time. They're mutually exclusive.
It kills me. Like, obviously, I've only been drunk a handful of times in my life. I know, shocker, gasp.
One of them was last Friday.
Hey, I could have still ran a mile in like 8 minutes. Give me that. I would have vomited everywhere after, but I could have done it. But my whole thing is like, even when I'm drunk, I know that I've been drinking.
Yeah.
So if somebody's like, "Have you been drinking?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I have." This chick's like, "I have a hotel. I had a drink." And it's just like, okay.
My mother, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ.
You wonder where I get it from? Right there.
Yeah, she's
signs
drunk. She's clearly drunk.
She's clearly intoxicated.
Intoxication, I got upset that I paid $400 for a room and the guy was trying to kick me out for it.
Yes, because
I will leave.
It's their right to kick you
I
out.
will leave right now. I have two
Face the van, please.
What she does not understand is every single person in that whole hotel or condos or whatever it is are entitled to the quiet enjoyment of the space that they have rented. If you are the one that's causing every other person in that place to not get their quiet enjoyment of the premises they rented, you gotta go. I don't care if you rented a place.
This is kind of like the way I look at it is if you're in a shithole hotel and it's spring break and 19 out of 20 rooms are being wild and one is like, can they quiet down?
It's
you
different.
say, okay, you're the odd man out, get fucked. But if it's like a Tuesday and 19 out of the 20 rooms are quiet and wanting peace and you're the 20th room being wild, they're going to say, okay, you're the odd man out, you can get fucked.
Exactly. Precisely, KFARR.
Yeah, it's just you got to read the room, and in this case, you're the odd man out. Get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm giving the dogs extra treats just because they look sad.
I'm gonna
I
flip
have to get down, please.
How
am I gonna get hold of my
They're gonna let you get a phone number out of your phone when you get there, okay? And then they'll let you get a phone call, okay?
1 step at a time. Watch your head. Go all the way to the front to safest part of the video.
No, it's really just me. I did all the use of force. Yeah, you just hold on. You did all the use of force. Yeah. You don't have to do. You just do yourself on the car.
What's your last name?
Her last name is. Now they were asking me. Like, please don't fall.
I was like,
shit. Remember her last name? Shit. Hold on. Watch out.
it was like Benici or something? Yeah, no. I'll run him over. What?
Let's do it.
Floor it. Oh, did you steal this? Oh.
This will be stuck in my head for the rest of the night and probably tomorrow too, by the way. Thanks very much, News Now Enemy.
I was going to say, we could have just taken the wallet out. Save us a trip.
KFARR
That's what it was.
A what?
KFARRACCI.
In the end, she was arrested for disorderly conduct, despite being given multiple chances to simply walk away and go home. What are your thoughts on her behavior? Was the arrest justified, or did she bring it on herself? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe.
I don't think she's pregnant.
You've messed up your searches for like the next 3 days. It's just going to be nothing but like drunk bikini body cams.
I know. Oh no.
C. Allen, is this BSBT's hotel? No.
Let's see what
I've seen some of the places that BSBT has stayed. No. This is about how much did she say she paid for a room? $400.
$400. It's not a bad hotel. Also, it's spring break, so the prices are jacked up.
Think like $370 less than that.
Yeah. So it's not messing up my searches so far. I have a taskmaster, a travel video. Robber jumps off bridge to escape police from 4 hours ago.
Here.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Okay.
Oh, yep. I actually, funny story. Funny that you clicked on this. I was going to bring this up because somebody said something about.
Don't run up on me, dog. Don't you run up on me like.
Sorry, I didn't want to lose that other video.
It was a robber doing something. And I'm like, oh, I actually watched a video of a robber trying to jump off a bridge. It turns out it was that video. Didn't watch it.
All right.
I saw him, the thumbnail's like him about to go over the bridge. And I'm just like,
you should watch it.
That's going to be a good one.
It's only 11 minutes. We can.
Yeah, you want this to be the last one since it's 2 hours and 41 minutes. Okay. This reminds me, if you guys haven't watched it on my channel, I covered it a few weeks ago. It's a sovereign citizen got pulled over, decided to get out of his car, run across the street, and it looked like he was going to jump over the side of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But when he got over to the side of the bridge, he realized it wasn't water, it was a construction site.
Oh, I remember that
he's
one.
like, you got me.
Do you remember that one we watched on here where it was a guy and the girl in the back seat of a cop car and she slipped her cuffs and she's like, come on, we can make it. We can jump off the bridge.
Was it the
they
people
were like
who,
in Tampa.
They like did something on a bridge.
Yes.
One of them was driving and then they,
Yep.
yeah. And
Yep.
he's like, no, we're not going anywhere.
Not to mention the fact you're locked in the back of the cop car. You can't just leave. I don't think she realized that.
Yeah, Ace, it seems like there's just a theme of like, I don't know if it's just people's new kink is to get arrested and go to jail. But it seems like that's like the new thing.
They like handcuffs.
You. Mind if we holler at you for a few minutes? Where are you coming from? Okay. Can you have a seat for me?
Have a seat. Am I being detained?
Have a seat. Yes, you're being detained. Have a seat.
There you go.
Yep, he's in the water.
He didn't.
This is going to be him on the bridge.
He didn't even take his phone out of his pocket. That's silly.
Okay, so I'm above average in swimming. Like I didn't just get the regular swim qualification. I got like the next step up qualification in the Navy. So like I can swim for like a hot minute. There is no way that me getting in that water, I could swim to either side of the bridge before the officers calmly walk to their police car, get in, meet you over there. Like it seems like a great idea if this was an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
This is real life. What are you gonna do?
If you have a friend with a boat that's about to pick you up, maybe.
Yeah, if your friend comes from under the bridge,
on a jet
ski,
ski,
you can maybe get away, but like
throws you away.
And isn't this in Florida?
I would not be surprised.
Who knows what's in the water waiting for you?
It actually looks like Tampa area. I don't know where it is, but
you're immediately gonna get eaten by something.
Well, if it's the ocean, there's not. I mean, there are, but not. It's not as dangerous.
I got tore up by some jellyfish the last time I was in Florida.
Yeah, jellyfish are in the ocean, but I'm just saying there's not going to be gators as much in the ocean. They do travel out there a little bit, but they like the fresh
Then you
water
got to deal
better.
with sharks.
Yeah.
One of my biggest fears.
Sharks?
Sharks.
I never really okay, I take it back. I was scuba diving one time in Mexico.
Scuba diving.
And the first time I ever saw a shark like face to face, it did startle me for a minute, but it was a little baby nurse shark, so it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, Lisa says, "Who the F knows what's in that river? Debris can kill you. Deadly animals, bacteria. Heaven forbid this is a river and a manatee brushes by my leg."
Manatees are so adorable.
It's a lake.
Oh, it's a lake. Oh, okay. Yeah, stay out of the lakes. Yeah, I'm an above average swimmer as well. I was on swim team, and I also was a lifeguard as a teenager. Fun stuff. But I would not jump in that water.
Yeah, I'm glad that the consensus is don't jump in the water.
Yeah.
And he didn't it's not like he was carrying gold bricks. He had like an Arizona tea that looked like it was filled with water.
Yeah.
Ocean unit, are you able to respond over here?
While officers may be stunned at the moment, they're about to initiate a manhunt for this suspect.
They're in Daytona Beach. They're in the space in between it's an ocean, but it's like the inside ocean. Does that make sense? There's a name for what I'm trying to talk about. Like I drink a little bit, but
someone's going to say it and we're both going to be like, that's what we're looking for.
In between the mainland and the island, there's this is what I'm trying to say.
As that same morning, a male
called?
matching his description robbed someone for their scooter at knife point.
Yeah, we're under the east side of the bridge. We can't go far, so we just need somebody at the eastbound side of the bridge. 570 confirmed that's going to be our guy. Yeah, he has the matching ear tattoo and everything. As soon as we told him he was detained, he hopped over the side. I have access to the boat if you want me to put it in. Make sure you still have eyes on him. No, he's underneath the bridge.
It's like the inner. I think it's called like the inner banks. There's the outer banks and the inner banks, something like that. Intercoastal waterway.
Do you know if he drowned? Do you know if he drowned?
Maybe
he's under the bridge. I'm not going to jump in after him.
Intercoastal waterway. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm an above average swimmer, great swimmer. I'm not going to get in the water and try to fight someone.
No. Yeah.
That's just like a terrible,
especially a shark.
And then you got all the gear on, like you're already at a disadvantage. Yep. And who knows if he's a crackhead or not, jonesing for whatever. He can sit there and tread water for 14 years.
Yep.
I don't need to fight that.
So, I might take the county guy with me. Dex, you want to get on our boat with us?
Yeah, I want to go on a boat ride.
Sure. You got your trunks on?
These cops are making a day of it. You want to go for a boat ride? Get your swim trunks on. Let's go.
Yes. That's his hat floating in the water right there, so he's still got to be right here. I'm going to get Dex to come with me since he's one of the ocean units. Somebody get on the PA and keep giving him... get on the PA and tell him to go to the east side, the suspect. Where did he jump in the water at? Right here. Alright, he ain't going to be able to swim all the way over there.
Where that? You going to try to walk out this way?
Oh, no, I'm going to get the boat. Is he walking already?
Yeah, about where the light pole is. About knee deep in the water.
Oh, that's Carmen. Carmen, be careful. Carmen and him the bike units are underneath a bridge. Hop in your car. Dax, if you want to follow me.
Has anybody required eyes on him yet?
I wonder if the bike cops in Florida get the water bikes. Have you seen those water bikes?
No, they get those cool jet board things. That's what they get.
Oh yeah. Get one of those for the bike cops.
I see him over here on the east side. We're still walking towards him. I believe it was confirmed robbery already, and also the warrant.
What's going on if there was a bridge closed?
It was an armed robbery. Got to jump in the water. Yeah.
get in this compartment? There's life jackets in there.
I was just swimming south now.
I'm muted. They're just taking their time getting the boat ready. I think it's hilarious. They're like, he's not going anywhere. He's just hanging out under the bridge. Zena? Leia? Okay. Sorry, I was muted, guys. Sorry.
Life jacket on for you. Is he south of the bridge now?
He's way out there.
Alright, when he comes on the boat, you have to put him in handcuffs, and then that orange life jacket's got to go on him. Okay. There's a ladder on the back of this boat. Okay. So, Dex, if you want to go to the back of the boat with him. Hey, put your hands in the air. Put them both up. Alright, we're going to coast in. You can go ahead and drop that ladder. Come here. Help me behind. Hey.
He really was trying to swim. Like,
got anything on you?
I thought he was just hanging out under the bridge. He was trying to swim away.
And they said he's been swimming for 16 minutes, and he did not make it very far.
No.
I forgot what the test was. It was like
older. I thought he was
1,200 meters in like 12 minutes.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I forgot what the distance was, but this guy did not make anything close to that.
The one lifeguard test that sucked the worst, and you had to re-up every year. You had to take the test, but they had these rubber bricks. I don't remember how much they weighed, but you would have to hold it above the water and tread water with fully clothed, by the way. So all of your clothes on, hold it above the water, and tread water for a certain amount of time. And man, that wears you out trying to tread water with just your legs in jeans. Sucks.
Got a knife? Come here.
This shit in the pool?
On the floor. Where's the knife?
It's in my right pocket, sir.
Where?
In my right pocket, sir. How much money this cost, y'all?
Got anything else on you?
Some fake. Nothing illegal, sir.
Any other weapons?
I don't think so, bro.
He's breathing fine.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Roll up on your right side. Sit up on your butt. You're gonna put a life jacket on so you're nice and safe.
Alright, watch your head. It's coming over.
Looks like a vape.
That's what I thought it was too.
It is a vape.
It is. It's around his neck.
Yeah, take it off.
Thought it was up to the life jacket.
Yeah. Hey, what were you thinking? That wasn't smart.
I really was just trying to get back to my girl.
Plus your legs won't make it. Thank you for not making me get in the water after.
Well, I made a couple other officers might not feel the same way.
Yeah, that's their mistake. That was silly.
A little crazy.
Oh, I didn't get to see you jump. I'll watch the camera when they release it.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
So it's just like the most action you get, dude.
I mean, definitely this morning. Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep.
It's only 7:30 in the morning.
That'll wake you up.
I'm barely alive though.
Well, you stay up till all hours of the night. 7:30 in the morning, I'm already halfway to work.
Yeah, but I'm normally up at like 8:30.
I'm not
That's my
trying
first alarm.
Jump into the intercoastal waterway, though.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like swim for my life so technically he would have jumped in like what? Probably 7?
7:15, maybe?
I have better things to do, but here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
With 6 minutes left in the video, what do they charge him with?
He held somebody up at knife point, I guess.
For a scooter, but he didn't have the scooter, and if he would have taken anything else, he probably let it go in the water. So they're probably going to be like, well, you jumped off the bridge.
Eluding and evading?
Maybe this was just a master plan to just get rid of evidence.
Possibly. Are we frozen? We're frozen. Uh-oh.
Are we frozen? I can still hear you.
Oh, no, we're good now. We were frozen for a second, though. Okay. Woo.
All right, step up. walk right up there. Once you get there, we'll take your flight jacket off.
Hello, sir.
How you doing? Good. Over there. No, sir. All right. Let me read you something real quick. Yes, sir. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used as evidence against you. Do you understand these rights? Yes, sir. Do you wish to talk to us right now? Put these rights in mind.
You can't incriminate me any more than I'm already incriminated. Anybody got any drugs? Cigarette?
Officers have the robbery victim with them in a nearby squad car. Now that they've recovered the suspect's knife, they ask the victim if it was the same knife the suspect used to rob him.
The blade? Is it exact the one, like the blade?
I can't definitely say for sure.
Can you pull it, like, open it up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely, yeah.
So, you positive identified that knife?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, did he agree to speak?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. What's that, sir?
Did he say anything about...
We didn't talk anything. We just read them right into there. Just normal conversation on the boat.
So, you know what we're talking about? See, so, what's going on, my friend? Talk to me.
I'm just drugged the f*** out.
Drugged the fuck out?
Right? I mean,
Did you
who the
steal...
fuck took...
Did you steal the scooter?
That's not, I didn't steal nothing.
You didn't steal nothing?
I stole some drugs.
Why did you run then?
Because I'm on the room. I got a warrant, sir.
Oh, you got a warrant?
But listen, what me up was when on the bridge, y'all kept passing, and normally I can slide past a couple of y'all without homeless. I'm out here walking the streets and shit. Eventually I'm gonna get picked up. I'm surprised it lasted this long. Okay. But no, still nothing.
So what did you do like approximately 5 in the morning? What were you doing?
Robbing people.
You were doing drugs?
I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Stealing and robbing and stealing.
Yeah, my question is, why didn't, while he was swimming, like, deep six his knife?
Because he's an idiot.
Like, oh, I lost my guns in a boating accident. Like, he could have easily lost his knife in a boating accident.
He
I'm like,
could have lost his knife
like,
in
it
an
seems like
intercoastal waterway.
Yeah, like, oh, and I traded it with an alligator. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, the guy identified him purely through the knife.
Yep.
It's like you could have just went, never to see the knife again. You can buy another one for $10 at the closest gas station.
Exactly.
You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad.
The sun comes up?
Yeah, before. It was dark.
Oh, I was at Holly Hill.
You were at Holly Hill?
Yeah.
What were you doing at Holly Hill, my friend?
Drugs, man.
Drugs?
Drugs.
So the reason that we're making contact with you, my friend, is because there was an incident. Balloon, B Street. Oh, to the T, my friend. To the T. A stolen scooter with a knife.
No, and I got a knife. What?
Yeah. So let me answer this question and be honest with you, man.
Honest with you, no steal. No steal nothing.
You didn't steal anything?
No, sir.
Look at his crazy eyes. Holy cow.
He said he was 30. Yeah. I'm 34, and he looks 20 years older than me.
When he was in the water, I thought he was an elderly man.
Yeah.
He looks like a turtle right now.
Turtle.
With the green shirt and his neck sticking out like that.
So you didn't steal anything? You didn't grab a scooter?
If I did anything wrong, it was I didn't get enough money for drugs for me and my girlfriend, dog. And I apologize.
So you said that you didn't take anything? You didn't take
Listen, 5 o'clock this morning, I was shooting up drugs with my girlfriend.
Where?
Who sucks dick.
Where?
I got in a fight with a dude on a scooter. But I didn't take nobody's scooter, bro. I didn't deprive him.
Talk to me about that fight in the scooter.
Well, he knows the words.
My girl was like tricking with him or something, bro.
He's done this before. He knows the exact words of that. He didn't deprive anybody of their property, is what he said.
He was born October 1991. So he's damn near the same age as me and looks 20 years older than me.
Yeah. He looks my age.
If he was born in October, I'm older than he is.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids. Stay off the drugs.
This is embarrassing. But now I'm getting, he's saying I robbed him at knife point for a scooter, but I don't want a scooter, bro. I just didn't want my girl tricking with him, dog.
Be honest with me, man, Richard. Be honest with me.
I'm trying to be as honest as I can, man.
Did you take the scooter?
I didn't say nothing from the man.
For sure.
It doesn't matter what I say because guilty until proven innocent.
It is actually the reverse. Innocent until proven guilty.
That's my fault.
Okay, so
listen. I didn't take nothing from this man.
Okay.
This man
So you're telling me, because we have video.
Can't have video of me taking anything from this man.
Okay. Alrighty. So right now, you know that you're under arrest for the warrant.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're under arrest for resisting, and you are under arrest for armed robbery. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Can I get a cigarette?
Please. Give me a couple of minutes. Let me see if I can find one. He denies the scooter and denies armed robbery. But he had a knife on him. He had a knife on him.
And the victim ID'd the knife.
And the
victim ID'd him. And his girlfriend put him on scene with the victim prior to the robbery.
We have PC we PC all over the place.
And we don't have the scooter.
We don't have the scooter.
The scooter's gonna be in the water.
Probably.
If he was in the water, that scooter's gonna be in the water. Let me go in there and ask him. Check for color out, man. Just trying to get the scooter. Is it in the water? Or you tucked it away? I
really need to talk to my girlfriend.
You need to talk to a lawyer.
Let us know.
Now, what's interesting to me is how differently this might have played out in Philly. Because although we do have a Marine unit, but that jump might have ended this guy's life immediately. Because the Delaware and Schuylkill rivers are colder, darker, and have strong currents even in the spring. And once you add low visibility and the possibility for hypothermia, there's a slim chance you'll survive. Now, Philly's Marine unit is amazing, and it was formed in 1859, and it was initially formed to transport prisoners and to combat piracy. And was something like...
I know you're proud of your whatever, but we don't need to talk about Philadelphia's Marine unit.
I'm
has nothing to...
If this happened in Detroit and you jumped into the Detroit River, you're probably going to die of AIDS probably before you get picked up.
Immediately,
don't got to worry about the currents. You get AIDS.
Oh, what do you got going on this weekend, KFARR?
I actually have to make a video today. I have to start making videos again. However much I love live streaming, videos are my favorite things at this point.
I prefer live streaming. I said last time we were streaming I was going to make shorts. You know what I did? I put out one 3.5-minute video, so it wasn't even a short. But I got
just get the thing I get. I was going to comment on that too, but just drop it in there. It'll make you 20 shorts. You can pick through them and find which ones actually make sense.
Is I have the Opus clips, but they always need to be edited because they're like they cut them weird.
Mine, 70% of the time they're good. 30% of the time I need to chop the end in a different spot. But
all right, send me
Uncle Dan's vintage vinyl. Philly's got pirates. Yeah, turns out.
Send me if you could send me the information for whatever program you use. I will try it. I will. Game night tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Right here on the KTZed channel. If you are watching on KFARR's channel, by the way, if you could subscribe over here and vice versa. The next time KFARR and I are live together will be next Wednesday let me look at the calendar. I'll wait till Wednesday to do my other 5 gifted memberships, so maybe some of your people can get them.
Yeah,
because it will still be May.
It's okay, Justin Timberlake.
Huh?
It's going to be May. No, nothing.
It's going to be May.
There it is. There it is. Okay.
I'm so tired.
Justin Timberlake's a bit old.
Literally
he was prehistoric old like you, but
3.5 hours of sleep last night. So tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, game night. Sunday, 7:30 Eastern. Some sort of crime stuff, and then Wednesday for booze and body cams again with my friend KFARR.
I told you guys I added my friend to reading the room. He broke his finger dropping a 100-pound brick of titanium on his hand at work. So I don't know if he's going to be getting on that anytime soon. So I'm sitting on 3 sovereign citizen videos, a frauditor getting trespassed from Taco Bell and it ending his world. And then I got to work on the Reading the Room channel, but go subscribe over there. I just put out a video like a day or two ago. It's doing okay. It's got like 500 views, whatever.
If you're still watching us right now, please hit the like button and the subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm sending my audience to LTL Media. They're talking about Karen Reed right now. So we will see you guys over there. Have a good night, everybody. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, hold on. I switched up where stuff was saved because I redid the intro and outro. I found it. Okay. Bye, guys. Try it again.
Look forward, cause the salt is back. Swear to God, I'm at the cul-de-sac. Yep, used to rub the lamps in my sultan's hat. And now it's all back to this cul-de-sac. Don't know what's ahead, but you can't look back. Lot's wife is just salty Jack. You got them handshake deals and perfect packs. Yeah, gotta fall back to the cul-de-sac. Just step right side, step right back. Step forward twice, kick your shoulders back. You got to step left side, step to the back.